Share this live. Share this live show for the old boy. Bear with me. I'm trying to get everything together. Sorry about that, family. Sorry about that. Trying to get it on the cord. Peace to the family, y'all. Peace to the family. The fight is canceled. I posted it already. It is what it is. And as soon as y'all roll in, y'all share this live, man. Y'all share this live. Hit the like button for the old boy. Did you hit the like, typing it in button? Casino, what's going on, baby boy? Hey, you know where I get that baby boy from? My homeboy Outlaw. My homeboy Outlaw used to be like, baby boy, what's up, baby boy? Everything kosher, baby boy? Baby boy, you all right, baby boy? That was my homeboy Outlaw. Yeah, man, DT, what's going on, baby boy? He said, damn, coach, that sucks. But at least you get to see Mason. Yeah, I came out here, man, and you know what? I'm not tripping though. I'm not tripping, man. Like, you do this, like Keyshawn looking crazy because, bro, you had all these people come out in your city to come see you fight, just to, you know what I mean? I post. Oh my God, I broke the damn band. Shit. Yeah, I posted it. I posted that. Like I was in the elevator. I was in the elevator when the dude from Top Rank told me. He said, "Man, the Keyshawn Davis fight canceled." And I shot a video immediately. I shot a video immediately on it. I just made it short. So I said, let me just follow up, do a live on it. And let me tell you why. Edwin De Los Santos is the one that don't want to fight now. The reason why this fight is not happening is because Keyshawn Davis. Had Keyshawn Davis not came in overweight, we would have a fight right now. Irregardless of what Edwin De Los Santos did after the fact. Edwin De Los Santos said that, him and his promoter, Scamps and Lyowitz, they looked at the new terms of the contract or whatever. Not the new terms, but they couldn't come to an agreement. So, Edwin De Los Santos ultimately did not want to fight Keyshawn Davis with him being 3 pounds and 3 ounces overweight. And it had nothing to do with him being overweight, but it's the fact that Edwin De Los Santos had depleted himself to get down to the weight, and Keyshawn Davis did not have to deplete himself. So when people look at, oh man, he didn't want to fight the dude. Shout out to Virtuoso. He didn't want to fight the dude because the guy was 3 pounds overweight. The contract say everybody's supposed to come in and wait. So when you sign a contract for everybody to come in at a certain weight, and one guy doesn't uphold their end of the bargain, there's an option for the other guy to cancel a fight. That you open the door for that, right? You open the door for that. So, Edwin De Los Santos, and I'm telling you guys, I'm in the elevator with the Top Rank people. I'm telling you, Edwin De Los Santos ultimately did not want to fight because, he was already looked upon as an underdog. Everybody was saying that he was going to get knocked out between 6 and 8 rounds, and he weighed all of those factors in, and he decided not to fight Keyshawn Davis. He said, "I ain't fighting him." He didn't, he missed the weight. He don't have to try to replenish. He don't have to try to, rehydrate, because he didn't go through the pains I had to go through to cut the weight. And that's what it's all about. When one guy went through it and the other guy literally pretty much didn't, then it's kind of, you know what I mean? So that was the determining factor why Edwin De Los Santos don't want to fight him. He said he ain't fighting him. Edwin De Los Santos made the decision not to fight him. He said Edwin would have knocked Keyshawn out. Yeah. Well, apparently Edwin De Los Santos don't feel the way you feel, because he pulled out of the fight. He canceled it. He the one pulled out. So you say Evan De Los Santos was not Keyshawn the F out. Okay, well tell Evan De Los Santos that. Apparently he don't feel the way you feel. Apparently. But it's still Keyshawn Davis's fault. Casino Like Prayer says Edwin is smart. He can leave. He can have a great career. Well, Edwin, this is the thing. Edwin hasn't fought in almost 2 years. So he hasn't had a paycheck from boxing in almost 2 years. And there's no telling when he's going to get back in the ring because he got Samson, he got Scampson Lowitz, he got Scampson. So Edwin De Los Santos wanted a title, he wanted a shot at the title. You know, he was going to fight, this is what it initially was. Okay, I'll still fight Keyshawn, but Keyshawn, you know, if I beat him, Edwin De Los Santos was the only one that could win the belt. He's the only one that could win the belt. So, shout out to Casino. So he agreed to do that. Then he changed his mind. Said, fuck it. Changed his mind. This guy said, I think Bud gonna smoke Canelo. What does that have to do with the Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos fight being canceled? Pay attention. Stay on topic. Pay attention. Stay on topic. The topic is Edwin De Los Santos, Keyshawn Davis fight canceled. Focus. Mason, what you say? You say Key fucked up the money. Yeah, pretty much. And guess what? Key can't get mad. Key can't get mad. Because at the end of the day, irregardless of what anyone may say about Edwin De Los Santos, it's Keyshawn Davis's fault. For every action, there's a reaction. For every action, there's a reaction. You get what I'm saying? For every action, there's a reaction. Moderators. Now you know what? We're gonna listen. We're gonna stall y'all out. We're gonna stall y'all out today. Yeah. I'm gonna stall y'all out. We're gonna listen, we're gonna let you trolls live today. You know what? I'm gonna let you live for the weekend. I ain't gonna block you. I'm gonna let you live for the weekend. You can live for the weekend, fam. Monday, I'll holler. He said, call on Mars like they Donald Trump. Yep, showing up like they Donald Trump. Facts. Yep. He said, Coach, why is boxing taking so many L's as of recently? You got to ask boxing. He said Keyshawn was going to be in there trying to wrestle. Yeah, Edwin De Los Santos backed out of it. He said no, he backed out of it. That's why the fight ain't happening. Me personally, I think Scampson Lowitz has something to do with it, because that's his promoter. He probably told him, look, you don't have to fight this guy. And really it's a bad PR. Really it's a bad PR look for Keyshawn Davis. It's a bad PR look for Keyshawn Davis. Because at the end of the day, he is the cause for why this fight ain't happening. So look at this here. They was promoting the fight. They had a 7-8 week training camp or whatever, right? You know, they had a 7-8 week training camp or whatever. You get what I'm saying? And then I don't know. You know what? You asking for my attention. Guess what? Create another account. I know you will. Bye, Felicia. Peace. We holler. I had to get one. I had to get one. You know, sometimes you got to step out and show niggas. Anyways, yeah, man. So that's what it is. That's what's going on, fam. I just got to eating dinner, man. I had a nice chicken parmesan sandwich. Lord hammers, that bitch was busting. Yep, with a nice cold glass of water. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Edwin De Los Santos said he didn't want to fight. Now, you know what? Check this out. Hey, check this out. Hey, Trey Son, check this out. Now Abdullah Mason and Nakathelia has moved up. So Abdullah Mason going to be the main event now. He's going to be the main event. DC Curtis said they wanted more money. No, I don't think so. I don't think that was it. I think Edward De Los Santos said he still wanted to fight. Said he still wanted to fight, then he changed his mind. So somebody convinced him, look, you get what I'm saying? He changed his mind, so. Now check this out. Hey, Mason, that's what the Haneys could have done. Do you remember the Haneys with the Ryan Garcia last year? When Ryan Garcia came in 3.5 pounds overweight, the Haneys could have said, you know what? Nah, we ain't gonna take the fight. You didn't uphold your end of the bargain. But the Haneys took the money. The Haneys took the money. You get what I'm saying? They took the money, and you're gonna pay us for being overweight. I think they got paid like $500,000 per pound or something of that sort. And then they said, no, the Haney took the money, and they, and then, Haney got beat via through drug cheating by Ryan Garcia, but he got beat. The Haney could have did that. He said, ain't no standby opponent. Nah, not this close. It could be a standby opponent if it's like a week or two out, but it ain't no standby opponent the day before the fight. Hey, it ain't no standby opponent the day before the fight. Shout out to the Boston Don. Salute, fam. Yeah, that's Edward De Los Santos' fault. I mean, that's Keyshawn Davis' fault. Period. This fight ain't happening because of Keyshawn Davis. Period. This guy say Edwin ducked Key. How? How he ducked him? Please explain. My GED education does not allow me to comprehend what you're saying. How did he duck him? This shit too easy now. Make it light on yourself. Yeah. I'm fucking these Tic Tacs up. Yep. Y'all say Josh Padley. Not on a 1 day notice. He said, Coach, you see the BS? They going in on Key for missing weight, but Ryan didn't get that same energy. Who fault is that? You say Ryan didn't get that same energy. I mean, Ryan Garcia, people going in on Key. Who fault is that? That's the question. The question you got to ask yourself is this here. Why are we doing a live show right now saying that the Keyshawn Davis and Edward De Los Santos fight is canceled? See, there has to be some kind of accountability. There has to be some type of accountability. Period. I like Keyshawn Davis, but at the end of the day, I got to be straight. Why are we here? If anybody in the chat blaming Edward De Los Santos for why this fight is not happening, please explain it to me. I'll break it down for you, since some of you might be slow. We have a contract. Some of you guys probably don't do business. I have my own business. When I file my taxes, I file a 1099. And I always look for stuff to write off in my taxes when I'm filing, because if I don't find enough stuff to write off, then I end up owing the IRS money at the end of the year when it's time to file taxes. I have to pay them, right? According to the law, which is a contract that they have people enforcing, right? Something like that. And we have a contract. It's like a lease. Like if you got an apartment and you paying rent on an apartment, you have something called the lease. A lease is a contract. And within the lease, you have terms in that lease, which is the contract. And it says you can't have a dog, you can't have pets, you can't have cigarettes, you can't have this, you can't have that. If you violate if you violate the terms of the agreement, we reserve the right to put you out at any given time. And you sign that agreement. That means that your signature seals the deal. Your signature means that you read the agreement, you understand the agreement, and you agree to the terms. Keyshawn Davis and Edwin De Los Santos had a contract, very similar to a lease. And in that contract, Edwin De Los Santos and Keyshawn Davis agreed that they will come in no higher than 135 pounds. And it's for the WBO title. In that contract, it says that if anyone were to come in overweight, the fight can be, the fighter that comes in overweight may not be able to fight for the title. If it was Edwin De Los Santos, the Keyshawn Davis, let's say if Edwin De Los Santos came in overweight, Keyshawn Davis, and let's say Keyshawn Davis came in on weight, Keyshawn Davis still reserved the right to whether he want to still fight the guy or not. In this instance, the champion Keyshawn Davis fighting in his own hometown, the guy who he's fighting is the underdog to him, came in 4.3 pounds overweight, meaning he broke the terms of the contract. So since he broke the terms of the contract, Edwin De Los Santos reserved the right to continue to fight, even though he broke the rules, or he can walk away and say, no, I'm not going to fight this guy because he didn't hold up his end of the bargain. So for some of you, you may not understand how contracts work. Contracts is binding. Once you put your signature on it, that's it. You don't blame the guy who didn't break the terms of the contract because he did not want to continue with the fight, when the guy who you like, who broke the terms of the contract, after he read it, after he signed it, after he had a training camp to abide by the rules of the contract, you don't sit back and say, oh man, that's messed up how they doing him, when he is the sole reason why this fight ain't happening. Because if you come in on weight, we won't be having this video right now. Period. That's for all of y'all who slow. Just want to throw that out there. Now come again, please. Please explain yourself to me, please, because I'm, Shout out to No Cap. What's going on, baby boy? Kevin Carey, salute. He said, let's ride. Keyshawn House getting egg tonight. We probably get shot. We do that. Shout out to Treya Son. He said, I'm amazed, coach. Hey, man, he did it to himself. Yeah, C-Brand, yeah, the rest of the card is going. Abdullah Mason, it has been moved up to the main event. So Abdullah Mason and everybody on the card goes up a slot. Everybody on the card goes up a slot. So Abdullah Mason and Nakathila is the main event now. Yep. And this another thing. You was capping, and this is what the people are saying. And I said this today early on the show. Do you guys remember what I said on the show? You was capping, saying that, yeah, what you want to do, Abdullah, you know what I mean? We can make the fight happen right now. Bob, what you want to do? We can make the fight happen right now. And you going to be next. You going to be next. Remember all that? Oh, people were like, oh, man, Keyshawn Davis had no hold up. Abdullah Mason made him quiet, and he was shaking and trembling, shaking like booty meat, and all that stuff that he didn't know what to say. Well, Keyshawn Davis was capping because Key knew damn well that he wasn't going to make that weight. You can't fight Abdullah Mason next. like you were saying on stage, because you're not going to be able to fight him at 135 because you can't make the weight. So that was so that was cap. That was cap. I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna knock you out. You're gonna knock Edwin De Los Santos out. And you're not gonna knock him out because he pulled out. He pulled out of the fight. Shout out to the Debtors of Wisdom. Edwin De Los Santos is not the duck. The person, the champion. Listen, Keyshawn is fighting in his own hometown of Norfolk, Virginia. Everybody bought tickets, came here to see the main event, Keyshawn Davis. And people who are already here came to see Keyshawn Davis. Guess what? Keyshawn Davis robbed all of those people who spent money here and abroad who flew here. He robbed them of an opportunity to see him fight because he did not make weight. I don't care how you slice it or dice it. He did this to himself. And all the people who... What if I was a huge fan of Keyshawn Davis and I was looking forward to seeing my guy Keyshawn fight? And then I get here on the way in, and then he missed weight by 4.3 pounds, and then the fight is canceled because the opponent say he didn't want to fight him under those circumstances. Do you know how mad I would be? Literally. Is any Keyshawn Davis apologist going to hold him accountable? Of course not. Of course not. Well, at least I get a chance to see Abdullah Mason, and at least I got a chance to kick him with my main man Tim Bradley. Brandon said, I saw this coming. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't see it coming. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see it coming. He said, what was the parade saying, Coach? The parade, what do you mean parade? I don't know what you're talking about. What you mean parade? Candy Slim said, it should be Mason versus De Los Santos for the belt. Why is that? That don't make no sense. Why it should be Abdullah Mason versus Edwin De Los Santos for the belt? Explain that. How should it be Abdullah Mason and Edwin De Los Santos for the belt when Abdullah Mason is number 2 in the WBO rankings, and a guy from the UK, Noakes, is number 1. He has an international WBO belt. That's 1. And then 2, Nakathila and Abdullah Mason is locked in to fight each other. See, either way it goes, you're going to miss somebody. I'm going to tell you why. Because this is on a 1-day notice, fam. It ain't like, okay, we know this fight was going to happen 2 weeks ago. It wasn't like we knew this fight was going to happen 2 weeks ago. This is the day before the fight. The day before the fight. You get what I'm saying? Not even the week of. Well, it is the week of, the day before the fight. You can't put Abdullah Mason in there with Edwin De Los Santos. You haven't trained for him. You haven't sparred. You haven't watched footage on him or any of that stuff right there to prepare for him. That'll be the dumbest thing in the world to do. And then Edwin De Los Santos, the same thing. Yeah, that'd be the dumbest thing in the world to do. He said Key is still one of the best. I mean, that has yet to be determined. He's one of the best what? In comparison to what and whom? These fighters still got time. They still got to prove that they one of the best still. They good, but we don't know. We won't know until whoever everybody say the best fighters are, and they get in there and mix it up. But I get what you're saying. You're saying he one of the best, but you know what it is, man. He said Edward is getting paid his entire purse. Who said that? Who said that? He said, you say they said. Who was they? Where did that come from? He said, what's your opinion on Cambosos and Hitchens? Nothing. I ain't got no opinion on it. Hitchens is going to beat the shit out of George Cambosos. George Cambosos is a C-class fighter. Richardson Hitchens is a way better fighter than him. That's my opinion. I ain't got no opinion on it. Easy fight. Shout out to John Martinez. He said they are the same ones who say Abdul Wahid is an all-time great. Yeah. He said Keith Idec said it on X. He got paid his full purse. Okay, yeah, I didn't see it, so. He said boxing is dead as elf. Finally get a good fight, and this happens. I'm here in I'm here in Norfolk, so I'll find out. I'll find out. I mean, you gotta give. It has to be some kind of compensation because, you know, at the end of the day, this hurts. It really hurts both fighters because Evan De Los Santos had a full training camp, and you got to pay. Those training camps cost money, and you got to pay for per diems and all that stuff there for sparring partners. And Evan De Los Santos hasn't fought in almost 2 years. So he been on the bench for almost 2 years, bro. Think he had an injury or something. Then they say he had a blood clot or something of that sort. So he need money better than the hog needs slop right now. You get what I'm saying? He need that money bad. He said, Coach, do you think Keyshawn call-outs were legit? I mean, no. I mean, man, you know what, man? Let me tell you something, man. It doesn't matter. Let me ask you this question, Martin. Let me answer your question with a question. Does it matter? Let's say Evan De Los Santos call out the tank was legit. Does it matter? And you have to say, no, it wasn't legit because you ain't going to fight him at 135 because you knew you couldn't make the weight. He said after the fight, he struggled to make the weight the last fight. He already knew he was going to move up anyways. He said that. So, you know. And then even if he was serious, Tank ain't fighting him anyways. You know what Tank doing. You know what Tank doing, so it don't even matter. Yeah, man, so, you know. Yeah, shout out to Kiki. Hold on. We got super chats. I haven't even read them. Wait a minute. I had a super chat earlier. Let me get to, oh, man, where are the damn super chats? Shout out to, I had another one earlier. Didn't even read it. My bad. Shout out to Alan Powell. He said more messed up when the lady said, are you going to try to make the weight still? He was like, nah. Yeah. And then he said he knew. Then he said he knew he wasn't going to be able to make the weight. And, you know, he already knew. He knew, listen, he knew he wasn't going to make that weight yesterday when he was on the stage calling out Abdullah Mason. He knew right then he wasn't going to make that weight. He knew right then. He said, where you at, Coach? I'm in Norfolk, Virginia, at the fight. At the hotel. At the hotel where all the fighters at. That's where I'm at. He said, what's this last minute duck, coach? Anthony, explain to me how this is a last minute duck. Explain that. George Lopez said Keyshawn knew he couldn't beat De Los Santos. I don't care what anyone says. He say Sam Noakes, Voodoo Doula Mason for the WBO title. Who you got? Well, we gotta wait to see if Abdullah Mason get by Nakathila. But I got Abdullah Mason. 7 days a week, twice on Sunday. I'm gonna ride with my guy, Abdullah Mason. That's what I'm riding with. No apologies. He said the universe struck back for Abdullah. Yeah, they're downstairs eating dinner right now. They had to eat some food earlier for Eid. You know, for in Islam you got something called Eid. They had to eat for Eid earlier. After the weigh-in. Was it after the weigh-in? Yeah, after the weigh-in, because they did the weigh-in. Yeah, they did matter of fact, yeah, they did the weigh-in live right there. Yeah. Normally they'll do the weigh-ins early and do a ceremonial. Yeah, that wasn't ceremonial. That was right there on the spot. He said knew he wouldn't make the weight and deliberately come in 4 pounds over. Yeah. He said don't nobody want to see Sam Noakes run Abdullah versus Edwin. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. There's a whole lot of fights happen that you don't want to see. If they still happen. So, whether you want to see it or not ain't going to change the goddamn thing. You get what I'm saying? I do think they need to just make the number 1 and number 2 guy fight for it. That's all. He said Keyshawn would have won either way. We never know. Unfortunately, we won't know that. Because of Keyshawn, we don't have to fight. So, shout out to Mr. Holmes. He said, this is why you can't say Haney ain't got no heart. He still fought Garcia when he was overweight. Yeah, that's because he got paid to do so, though. He got paid to do so. Remember, the Haney's took the compensation, you know? The Haney's got compensated to take that fight. So, and they thought they was going to win and they lost. So you can't talk about the weight no more. Hey man, y'all have no idea. Hey, I had to go through so much stuff just to smoke that blunt. Just to smoke that joint I had. Shout out to Corey. Dropping a half a dub. He said, I'm done with boxing, coach. After Bud beats Canelo, I'm out. These fighters don't want to fight and get no more money. Man, shout out to the New Country, man. New Country, what's going on, baby boy? What's happening, partner? Tila say she's shocked. Oh, yeah? Wow. Yeah, I'm shocked, too. I'm like, man, I'm coming here to see Keyshawn. Keyshawn fooled everybody. His brothers made weight. Kevin made weight, and his little brother made weight. You know, so... yeah, Keyshawn shocked everybody. Bro, let me tell you something. Everybody was shocked. I was interviewing Timothy Bradley when Keyshawn Davis weighed in and he came in overweight. So I didn't see it. So once I got through interviewing Timothy Bradley, when me and Tim was walking back down to go inside of the lobby, we walked back down to go inside the lobby, go inside the ballroom where the weigh-ins was at. You know, I had to find out that Keyshawn had to miss weight. And he was going to get stripped of the title because the WBO commission was there. They said they're going to strip him of the title and only allow Edwin De Los Santos to be able to win the belt. And Edwin De Los Santos was going to go ahead and go along with it. And then maybe Samson got in his ear and he changed his mind. He said, no, I ain't going to fight him because I'm fighting at an unfair advantage. That's what Edwin De Los Santos said. That's, you know, He said he's fighting at an unfair advantage. So he's fighting at an unfair advantage. That's Keyshawn Davis' fault. Because you gave him an out. You didn't abide by the contract. So I mean, that can go for me or whoever. I may not like the fact that man Edward still probably could have took the fight, but he had every right not to take it. You know what I mean? So yeah, you did right, Green Eyes. But you go ahead and block him. You go ahead and block him. You look like the block party. See, you know, again, like with Ryan Garcia, I call him a drug cheat. There has to be some type of accountability. You can't make excuses for your fighter because he's your favorite fighter. If your favorite fighter break the rules or violate the rules or whatever the case may be, you can't sit back and say, well, he my favorite fighter now, so I got to cover for him. And then now, when I don't like that man now, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep talking about him because it's cool to keep talking about him, but I'm going to give my fighter a pass. You have no objectivity, and you overwhelmingly biased. And that's what it is. And that's what's wrong with niggas today. Niggas they don't want no accountability. No accountability at all. Not none. Not any. No accountability. Niggas the only one I know that do wrong and then get mad when they gotta suffer the consequences of their actions. Why I got to pay the price for what I did wrong? That's dumb. He said Oscar talking about letting Ryan go a whole nother year. This dude losing years off his prime. I mean, who cares? Ryan Garcia is an Instagram model anyways. You know that, Keenan. I've been saying that for years, the selfie king. Ryan Garcia hasn't accomplished anything in boxing. So if he's using years off of if he's losing his prime years, what has he been doing in his prime? Nothing. He fought Tank, quit after getting hit with a body shot. He fought Devin Haney, beat him, but he had to cheat to beat him. How we know? Because when he came back the year later and fought Rolly Romero, he didn't fight nothing like he did when he fought Devin Haney. Without that Osterine, he can't do nothing. One trick pony. Couldn't land the left hook, and he can't defend left hooks. Rolly Romero dropped him. Hit him to the left hook to the body, left hook to the chin. Ryan Garcia chinny. He get dropped all the time. Did you get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, fam, like, we gotta hold these dudes accountable, bro. Gotta hold them accountable, fam. The game ain't based on sympathy. The rules ain't gonna be changed for nobody, me or nobody in this chat. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just saying, but the people who spent all that money, bro, y'all gotta listen. This trip cost me $1,700. This is a $1,700 trip right here. This is how much money I spent to come on this trip. Plane tickets, hotels. That's just the plane ticket and the hotel. The plane ticket wasn't that bad. I fly Delta. The hotel is over a stack for the days I'm staying here. So I'm spending about $1,200 on the hotel room, and I spent about $500. I spent $505 for a flight. So that's $1,700. On top of me, I got to eat and stuff. Brandon said, isn't it Keyshawn Davis' hometown? Yeah, the fans pissed. Yeah. He said Spencer Water. I got one of Spencer Water right here. Yeah. That's what I tell y'all. When I go to these fights, I spend my own money. When I go to the travel, I spend my own money. I spend my own money. I mean, I got some sponsors now. You know, I got Foster's Barbershop. I got another sponsor, Jim's IT. I got an IT company now. I'm picking up sponsors. You get what I'm saying? So the sponsorship is going to help pay for the travel and stuff like that. But yeah. And there's a whole lot of people spent money to come here. Whole lot of people spent money to come here. So you got to work it. You got to try to work it the best way you know how. Get what you can get out of the trip. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. See, this is why I keep telling y'all, man, you can't be overly, bro, hold on, I'm finna tell y'all some real stuff. Like I tell y'all, these fighters, like a lot of you male groupies, some of you may be in the chat, some of you may not be in the chat. These fighters look at you as male groupies. I'm in the ballroom sitting next to Coach Sonny. Coach Sonny is one of Keyshawn Davis's coaches, trainers. I think she a strength and conditioning coach, right? Coach Sonny been in the game a long time. Beautiful woman. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say, fam. Fuck. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'll remember it. I remember it. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah, the groupies. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, good looking out, fam. Yeah, I had lost my train of thought. Good looking. Yeah, the groupies. So I'm talking to her, right? So Keyshawn Davis's brother is 2 chairs down from me. There's another dude that's sitting right next to Keyshawn Davis. I heard he signed to Jake Paul's promotions. He signed to Jake Paul Promotional Company. Got a lot of knockouts. So he got I haven't seen him fight though. So he got 17 wins, 16 knockouts or something like that. And so I was talking to him, and there was other dudes trying to talk to him and stuff. I'm just sitting there because I don't know him. I ain't never seen him before. And he was like, yeah, she was like, yeah, this Coach Malachi right here, man, you probably need to get on this show, his podcast. I ain't saying nothing to him because I don't know who the guy is. I don't. And he don't know who I am. So he said, what's up? I threw my head up, yeah, what's up? And that was it. But then I overheard him talking to someone else, and he was talking about, man, a lot of people, I guess, did not know who he was, but he was talking about how these dudes, they always be, they be sweating the nigga, and man, I hate when these dudes be coming all up on me all the time, and I ain't friendly like that, and want to come up on me and ask to take pictures and do this and do that, and want to talk. I don't be on all that. And that's what I tell y'all. I tell y'all, these fighters, they don't, they'll do it, but, they ain't got no problem with if you just want to take a picture and be cool. But the fanboy, the male groupie stuff that you see going on online, where dudes be yelling, screaming about their favorite fighter, Shakur, that's my fighter. That's my fighter. Dude, if you niggas in the chat knew how much these male fighters detest you niggas. They look at you like some punktified groupies for real. You're not here with me, so you don't know. You don't go to different cities and see these fighters and go to different gyms like I do, so you don't know. That's why y'all be saying, y'all be laughing, man. Y'all be crashing out. Y'all be crashing out online for these niggas. These fighters don't give a fuck about you. They don't. Kiki, what did he say? This was unprofessional, for sure. Lesson learned for Keyshawn, most likely. Yeah. He said, Coach, don't Franchon Cruz fight tonight? I have no idea. I'm in Virginia. I'm in Norfolk, Virginia. I have no idea if she fight tonight. You can look it up though. I be giving y'all inside information, but the male groupie in you be like, no, I ain't trying to hear that. I still love him. No, I don't care what you say, Coach. I ain't never met him. I ain't never been around him, but I still love him. And I'm like, dude, you do know that she fucking somebody else, right? I don't care. You know, I don't want to believe that. I still gonna kiss her in the mouth. You do know she just got through giving third lady Tyrone some awesome jawsome, and she sucked it down to the base. I don't care. You know, I'm still gonna rap for her. I'm still gonna kiss her in the mouth if she come on. That's what a lot of you niggas on boxing and online sound like to me. Literally. I just like, man, I said, man, you know, these niggas don't know, man. I said, these niggas don't know. Let me go ahead and just go ahead and let these niggas just go ahead and live their lives vicariously. Shout out to the Depths of the Wisdom. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm here, boots on the ground, I'm telling you. Like, a lot of these motherfuckers, they don't even want to talk. They can't even talk. They're like, you put a camera in their face, they can't even talk. They don't like to talk. They don't even feel comfortable with a camera in their face. You know, so, I mean, I saw Keyshawn. I ain't said nothing to him. Listen, let me tell you something. One thing about the coach, boy, ooh, Lord have mercy, boy. I'm from West Tampa, Florida, boy. We don't be on no nigga dick. None. Not one. That shit don't work like that. And we cool, and we establish a good relationship, a friendship or rapport, that's something totally different because the relationship is based on mutual love and respect. Boy, the day I let a nigga think I'm on his nuts for any goddamn thing, that shit ain't gonna happen. That's just the city that I come from, where I come from, we take pride in that shit. That's just where I come from. I don't know about where you come from, but where I come from, we take pride in, man, shit. Wish a nigga motherfucking would. Bud Cheddar say, Key letting the box community down. He don't care. These fighters don't care nothing about no boxing community. Do you remember when Caleb Plant fought Resendez last week? Do you guys remember what Caleb Plant said on stage? Let me remind y'all. Do you guys remember when Caleb Plant said, we're not here to entertain? We're not here to entertain y'all. We're here to fight. Do you guys remember on stage, Caleb Plant said that? He was, talking about the fans stuff. He said, yeah, we're not here to entertain y'all. We're here to fight. C. Brand said, Coach, did you ever get to smoke? Yeah, I'm finna go back and smoke again. Damn sure did. Hold on. I'm fixing to go back and smoke again, bro. Yes, sir. Hold on. What I got? Yeah. Yeah, I'm finna go back and smoke again. It's nighttime too. Bro, let me tell you something, bro. I've never seen so many police before in my life. Bro, it's so many police here, bro. Law enforcement, FBI agents, bro, my nigga, what they call it? The United Nations. They got like a United Nations building here. I'm downtown Norfolk. Bro, my nigga, y'all have no idea, bro. I went through hell to try to smoke this one goddamn joint. I went through hell, dog. It was police everywhere. Nigga, I had to walk by 20 miles. I had to walk by 20 miles just to smoke a joint. Yeah. I mean, I got my pre-rolls. I had to walk 20 miles. Damn, you don't understand. Smoking paranoid than a motherfucker. Because they got plainclothes cops walking around and stuff, too. I said, God damn, these goddamn police here don't even play. Downtown, when I'm in LA, downtown LA, the total opposite. You can smoke much as you want in LA. You can smoke much you want in Vegas. You can smoke much as you want in Miami, Tampa, where I'm from. Motherfucker around this bitch here, man, shit. I had to go undercover just to smoke a goddamn pre-roll. Yeah, man, like, man, goddamn, you know what I mean? All this goddamn pressure. Nigga, I'm blood stressed out, running my blood pressure up. I look to the left, police. Look to the right, police. Looking behind me, bro, let me tell you something. I'm on the sidewalk. My nigga, it's about 7 police officers walking down the sidewalk coming towards me. They deep too, about 7 of them. Because the police station right down the street. I almost fired up in front of the police station. Didn't even realize it was the police station. Earlier today. And I ended up not smoking. Then I had to wait to come do the live. And then when I finished the live, I went back and fired up. Yeah, man, this shit crazy, man. I'm like, shit, that shit blowed my high. So I feel like I gotta burn another one because I'm like, man, shit, this shit got me stressed out. Let me go ahead and burn this other one, man. He motherfucker got me. Let me see, shit. I gotta burn this one tonight. The fight tomorrow. Damn, I should hold off because I'm gonna need something to smoke Sunday before I fly out and leave. I'm gonna damn sure need something to smoke Sunday before I fly out and leave. So, damn, yeah. I ain't got but 3 left. I got 3 left too, dog. I got 2 long ones, no Diddy, and a short. I got a long pre-roll and a short one. I got it, man. Damn. This shit got to last me till I leave. Motherfucking police got me shaking like a leaf in the middle of a hurricane. I ain't never been around this many goddamn police before. You see, even when I went to jail, I ain't never been around this many. Even when I went to the feds. He said, we say, salute, coach. We swapped places this weekend. Me and the family in Orlando, and the wife grabbed tomorrow on Disney trip to my son. I live in Norfolk, VA, and get you some grub from the fishing pub in Norfolk, Good Eats. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but I just got through eating, fam. I just ate at the restaurant right here at the hotel. Now, what I do like is a lot of hotel rooms around here. Now, good thing is I'm interviewing. I get a chance to interview Abdullah Mason face to face, sit down with him. So I'm doing a sit down interview with Abdullah Mason tomorrow. So I got that out of the trip, and I got a sit down interview with Timothy Bradley. So I got that out of the trip. And I got a chance to meet some people who watched the show. There's a lot of people here. There are a few people came up to me. They watched the show that I just met for the first time. Yeah, man. Yeah, so. Yeah, we're in the same hotel. So yeah, I'm gonna be able to, you know, me and his dad got a real good rapport. Jay Prince here too. Yeah. He say, Coach, you think Aaron going to give Keyshawn Davis another chance? I don't know. You would have to ask Bob Aaron about that. I don't know. Another chance of what? I mean, what he going to do? He not going to terminate his contract because he missed weight. Ron J say, damn, Key just ruined his reputation he just built. Oh, yeah, they going to be at him. They definitely going to be at him. I mean, you know, but if you get a rabbit the gun, you can't get mad at the rabbit for shooting at you. You gave him the gun. He said no more big fights. No, he going to get big fights. He's still going to get big fights. This ain't the first time something like this happened. So you don't get a rabbit the gun, then get mad when the rabbit shooting at you. Man, the rabbit shooting at you, man. He ain't shoot at the other dude like that. Okay, well, you know, life ain't fair. You work on the job, right? You know, you was more qualified than the other dude, or you did the same work the other guy did. Your boss or supervisor gave him the raise and didn't give you the raise. Life ain't fair, so what? Get over it. Life don't give a damn about your feelings. You are my feelings. Life ain't fair. It is what it is. What you gonna do? Ready to say didn't Tank miss weight before? Yeah, I think so. Well, you know what? I don't really follow Tank like that, so you know, maybe he did. I don't know. You have to ask. You have to ask a Tank fan that. I think maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, man, motherfucker. Oh, that's something else. Shout out to Yaka Flash. He said, what's up, coach? He said, God bless you. Keep up the great work. Yeah, I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate you. Shout out to Yaka Flash dropping that quarter of a dub. He said, what's next for Keyshawn at 140? We'll find out. That's the answer. It's very hard for me and you to guess. We'll find out. Hold on. Now I'm watching some goddamn police show. Oh, no. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't like being around this many goddamn police. I'm being straight up. I'm like, man, there's so many goddamn nigga can't do nothing, man. I feel like a hostage. I feel like a damn hostage right now. Shit. The weed, I ain't gonna lie, the weed calling me too. The weed is calling for you. I can hear you calling me. The weed is calling for you. I can hear you calling me. Oh, you get what I'm saying? I hear you night and day, calling for you. You get what I'm saying? That damn right, motherfucking nigga. I'm finna remake R. Kelly song. The weed calling me. I ain't gonna say a lie. These motherfuckers got me, motherfucker. They don't blow my I got some gas, man, but I feel like they don't blow my house saying all these goddamn police. And guess what? And I'm legit. I ain't did nothing wrong. You know what I think? I think I got PTSD. I got PTSD from the streets. I think I do. All jokes aside. And like to this day, when I be driving in the car, police jump behind me, I'm automatically like, forget when I never get pulled. But I got pulled one time about a couple months ago. And bruh, police did pull me a couple months ago in my community, right? Bro, I put both hands on the steering wheel, or I roll the window down and stick both hands out the window with my keys in between my index finger. And I'll stick both hands out with the car, windows rolled down, right? So he can see everything. Motherfucker, you ain't finna accidentally shoot me. It ain't going down like that. I do that shit right now to this day. Especially if it's nighttime, man, nigga, please. That's some scary shit. Being black, getting pulled by the police at nighttime, bro. You know what I mean? Like, shit. I still struggle with that shit. I still struggle with that shit right now, bro. I'm dead ass serious. And I haven't been in trouble since I was in my 20s. Yeah, since I was in my 20s, bro. I ain't, you get what I'm saying? But still. Man, shit. All these goddamn motherfucking police. There's just too many police. Police station right there. Federal building right there. Immigration right here. Motherfucking the world, the United Nations right there. Department of Homeland Security building right here. I'm like, God damn. They got all this shit in Norfolk? Man, shit. Nigga, please. We say, you thug? No. Yeah. He say, Coach, at night I turn my dome lights on and everything. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, at night. Oh, yeah. The dome light, yeah. Paul say it's a military town, Coach. Yeah, I do see a lot of Navy. A lot of people from the Navy, I seen military Navy people walking, yeah. I'm like, man, I just want to smoke a joint, man. I ain't in all the other shit, man. Like, don't y'all got bigger fish to fry? Why y'all fucking with me? Don't y'all got some bigger fish to fry? I know some niggas can commit some murder somewhere. A cartel moving fentanyl and kilos some goddamn well. Don't pay attention to me. I ain't nobody. I just got a joint. But you know what? Somebody told me that Norfolk, Virginia, the crime rate is high as hell here. Yeah. The crime rate is high as hell here. Oh, she playing the piano. What she playing? Look, she getting down too. Is that church? Well, she's singing from all them white folks. But all of them look like they got some money too. Oh no, okay, no, there's some black folks out there too. Okay. Hold on, who is this? What's that? Who this chick is? Okay, you got these now. Okay, this is she. Okay. All right, okay, this is. Exit that. All right, shit. Hey, shout out to Green Eyes Pete. He say, sound like Yolanda Adams. No, this ain't Yolanda Adams. No, this ain't no Yolanda Adams. I ain't know it was that loud. I don't know who this is. She pretty, though. She can sing. She pretty and she can sing. Hey, shout out to damn it, Coach Ron. He say, Norfolk been hot, Coach. Kind of like Baltimore. Yeah. Hey. Nigga like, dog, don't walk down the street, dog, at night, dog. I'm trying to tell you, dog, this shit get crazy at night. Look, man, I just want to smoke my blunt. I just want to smoke my weed, dog. That's it. I ain't, whatever they got going on, dog, the crime rate, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm just trying to smoke. That's it. What? She playing that piano though. Okay, she playing that piano. I ain't gonna lie now. You know what I need to do, dog? I don't drink alcohol, right? But I probably need to get me like a glass of wine or something. If I smoke this next one, see, this the thing though, right? This shit got to last me till the more the fight. I'm gonna be inside the building, ain't not high. So I'm trying to see. I got this shit got to last me. Damn, I know I should have brought more. Damn, fuck, man. Something told me to bring about 10. Damn. Shout out to Superman. Yeah, I probably need to go downstairs to get some red wine or something, dog. Cause I just got through eating, right? Man, that food's so good, fam. They got a damn a chicken parmesan sandwich, bro. Man, I fucked that much. You know, that was my first time eating all day. I got a salad in here though. I got a chicken salad in the refrigerator. So he said, Coach, wine and bed. Now, I ain't going to sleep. When I go out of town, it's hard for me to sleep. I'm one of them type people, when I go out of town, I can't sleep if I'm out of town. I can only sleep when I'm home. Okay. Got a full-fledged band up there. They got the violinists up there, the trumpet players. Well, she got look like she got a 50-piece band up there. Everybody reading musical notes. Everybody out there. Who is this shit? Oh, she talking about Quincy Jones. She hugged Kim Quincy Jones. She look like she's somebody though. I don't know who she is. She's somebody. And she pretty fine in the motherfucker though. I ain't gonna lie now. She a red bone too. Damn, boy, that old lady look like a man. Yeah, I need to find out who this is. Shit, I'm locked in now. They got me locked in. No, Kiki. No, it's not opera. It's not opera. I think she playing what she playing now? She played. Damn, she look familiar though, dog. All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm locked in. Fuck it. He say, Coach, focus. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. He said, who you baking for this fight? I do not know what baking means, sir. I know what baking means, like you baking cakes and baking something in the oven. Yeah, I do not know what you mean, sir. If that's slang where you come from, please interpret. I'm from Florida. I don't know what baking means in the context but you're saying it. You got to give me rich dummy terms. Shout out to Coach Ada. Coach Ada, what's going on, fam? He said, Coach, me and you could be the main event. Man, look here, man. Shit, they cut that check. Hey, not on a one-day notice, though. See, that's the thing. See, it's hard to find a replacement on the day before the fight. Oh, you said backing. Oh, okay. I thought you said baking. Oh, you said baking or backing? Oh, did I read that wrong? Yeah, you said bacon. You said BAKING. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping. I know I'm kind of a little high, but I know I wasn't high like that. I got a Dula Mason. Yeah, I got a Dula Mason. Shit. Damn, dog. You know what I'm mad about? Hold on. You know what? Do they have a dispensary? Hold on. Let me see. They got a dispensary here. Let me look up and see. Do they have a dispensary here? Cause I need to see something. Is there a dispensary here? Shit, I know. If I was in LA, I could just. You get what I'm saying? Oh, who called? Hold on. Somebody called me? That bitch went straight to voicemail? Who called me? Oh, let me call Troy back. I think DT called me too. I missed his call.
Hello?
Hey, Troy, what's good?
Hey, now what's up with you?
Man, hey, man, you got something to smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm jonesing like a motherfucker. Hey,
Where you at?
I'm on I'm in the hotel.
Oh, you're in the room? Alright. So I can call you and I'm coming that way.
All right, for sure.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to save my weed for tomorrow. Trying to save my weed for tomorrow. I got to call my homeboy. I got my homie right here, right? He here as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm trying to save my shit for tomorrow. Shit, I know, boy, it's gonna be rough. This got to last me till Sunday. You get what I'm saying? So you know what I'm gonna go. I know he got some good sticky. He got. I know what he got. So I'm gonna get with him on that there, bam bam, and then tomorrow I'm gonna probably hit by 2 of these, bam bam, and then that'll lead that. Then the third one can carry me into Sunday, before I go to the airport. He say, Coach, how you fly with the bud? Man, I'm not, hey, I don't know what you talking about, fam. Yeah, I don't know what you talking about. Nah, all jokes aside, if you in LA, let's say you in Cali, right? If you buy weed from a dispensary in Vegas or Cali, they're gonna put it in a bag and with the receipt on the outside, and they're gonna staple it. You can bring it back with you as long as you don't open that bag. You get what I'm saying? If they see a bag with a receipt clamped on it, as long as the seal of that bag ain't broken, you know what I mean, you can bring it back. Through TSA and everything. Just don't break the seal of the bag. Yeah. That's it. He said Coach was about to start smoking spinners. Nah, hell no. Talking about smoking pinners? Oh, talking about the pin joints? Oh, yeah. Shit. Hey, you know what, though, bro? That bong, I very seldom do it. But, boy, when I really want to get up there, I smoke out of my bong. I got a water bong. I got a beautiful water bong. I put some ice in it. I put cold water and ice in it. Man, shit. It's a pure high. It's such a pure high. That shit have you there. That shit, like, it enhances, like, whatever I have, it enhances it. You know what I mean? Out of that bong. That bong hit different, boy. That bong, you know, the pre-roll cones and stuff is cool. It's good. But that bong, no. That bong a motherfucker. He said, Shakur, that coach. I haven't seen him. Bud is here. I saw Bud. I didn't get a chance to talk to him because I was interviewing Timothy Bradley. Bud here with his son. Bud here. But Keyshawn here too. Keyshawn here at the hotel. Here at the hotel, but I don't know if he's gonna stay now that his fight canceled. But he probably going to show up. So he'll probably show up to the fight. That's the least he can do, show up to the fight. You know, he got to show up to the fight. Ray Flores said the fight is off. Yeah, the Keyshawn Davis and Santos fight is off. As soon as I heard it, I shot a video and posted it on my Instagram. I mean, not on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel, the shorts. I was in the elevator with one of the guys from Top Rank, and he told me. He said, Coach, man, the fight canceled. I said, yeah? Like right there. He said, yeah, man, the fight canceled, man. He said, Evan Santos changed his mind, said that he don't want to fight Keyshawn Davis under these circumstances. It's an unfair advantage to him. That's what he said. And I shot a short video and I posted it. He said, Keyshawn let me down. I had money on that fight. Yeah, I hope you can get a refund. Sugar Night Cigar. Hope you can get a refund. Hold on, what the? What? Donate? What? What they donate? Donate $12 sustainer or $144 annually. The exclusive PBS, Keep the Music Alive tote bag. Oh, this PBS. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know who she is. She fine as a motherfucker now. I ain't gonna say a lot now. She is that. Let me try to find something. You know, I very seldom watch TV, Pram, so that's the what is it, the World Series, to the Women's College World Series. Hold on, who that is? Is that the sister? That's Texas? Oh, Texas Tech in Texas. Oh my God. Nigga, Texas beating the brakes off of Texas Tech, man. 10-0? Damn. Oh, is that the one? Is that the one that got the oh yeah. Yeah, man. Shout out to Tila, man. Shout out to Brandy. Yeah. He said that's BS. Both fighters would have been over the weight limit by fight night. Yeah. Y'all don't think you get it. It ain't the weight. It's the weight, but I don't think you get it. See you ain't never see. Yeah, you don't understand. See, yeah, I don't think you get it. Even if I explained it to you, you probably still wouldn't get it. So the hardest part of the weight cut is depleting. Is trying to lose those last 3 to 5 pounds. And fighters will be in the hot tub taking trying to dry their bodies out. Fighters they'll be trying to take Epsom salt baths or whatever. You have no idea what that fighter had to go through in order to get down the last week of the fight. So you have one fighter who went through all the hell and turmoil to deplete his brain, deplete his body of the fluids that he needs in order to help sustain himself. And you have another guy who did not even make an attempt to even go through that. You have, like, what I would advise you to do, fam, go talk to a coach, a boxing coach, and get him to explain it to you. It's an unfair advantage. Now, it doesn't mean that Keyshawn Davis was going to win the fight anyways, or that Edwin De Los Santos was going to win the fight anyways. But apparently, Edwin De Los Santos felt that it was an unfair advantage to him. That's why he canceled it. That's why he canceled it. He felt that it's an unfair advantage to him. You know? He said the water don't throw punches, coach. Yeah, you know what? By you, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, Alex. By you saying that, yeah, I ain't got no more convo for you on that. Whatever you say. It's whatever you say, fam. You ain't never cut weight in boxing before, so you don't get it. By you saying that let me know how ignorant you is to that subject matter. And this ain't no disrespect, but you don't know. You don't know, fam. You don't know. You don't get it. Yeah. Shout out to Andrew. Andrew, salute, fam. Shout out to Alex. He said, I don't, coach. Respect, though. Yeah. You don't get it, fam. You don't get it, fam. And as I said before, not only that, if you have a contract, as I said, like when you have an apartment or you have a house, well, let's say you got an apartment or a condo, you sign a lease. What is a lease? A lease is a contract. Your signature on the lease makes it binding. In that lease, it tells you what you can do and what you can't do. And if you do the things that you can't do or not supposed to do, this is grounds for termination. Whatever was in that contract, both men were contracted to fight at a certain weight. If one guy doesn't uphold his end of the bargain, according to the contract, the other guy can say, hey, you know what? He didn't live up to his end of the bargain. I don't want to fight him. That's literally in the contract that both men signed, that both men understood. So Keyshawn know if I come in overweight and he come in on weight, the fight can get canceled by him or whatever. He knew that. So he said they could reach an agreement, but did not. Yeah, the agreement was we ain't gonna have a fight. Like everybody ain't doing what everybody ain't doing what the Haney's did. The Haney's took the money and fought Ryan Garcia while he was overweight, and they got beat. And then because he cheated, he was a drug cheat, facts. But then sometimes they kept bringing up the weight. Yeah, he came in 3.5 pounds overweight. I say that don't matter anymore because you took the money. You took the money, fam. So you said, you know what? So you said, you know what? What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the money and fight him overweight anyways because we think we gonna beat him anyways. That's it. It's as simple as that. Edwin De Los Santos as well was in it, as well in his right to do that. Oh, that's Texas Tech. Yeah, they're getting the brakes beat up on. He well within his right to do that. Now, if Edwin De Los Santos would have fought him anyways, and let's say he would have beat Keyshawn, then that would have been the story. You came in overweight and I fought you in your own backyard in front of all of your fans and family, and I still beat you. Look at Edwin De Los Santos. He's a PBC fighter fighting on a top-ranked card where Keyshawn Davis is the favorite, and he's fighting Keyshawn Davis in his own hometown in Norfolk, Virginia. So you got all these things stacked against you. You know if you don't get the knockout, you saying in his mind the judges ain't gonna go my way. Like, you know, he's not the A side. Keyshawn is the A side. And he's getting lesser of the money. It ain't like he getting paid a whole lot of money to fight Keyshawn. So, you know, you got to look at it from his perspective. As a fan perspective, oh man, he ducked. Oh, the water don't throw hands. You know, and all that stuff there. That just, it's nonsense, to be honest with you. Because you're saying it from a fan standpoint because you want to see the fight. To you, it ain't no big deal. But the reason why it's not a big deal because you're not the one that had to cut weight before. You're not the one that had to cut weight before. Now they both signed up to fight each other, facts. But as I said before, it's like let's say you go buy a car. Well, let's say you put some money, put down payment down on the car, and you take that car home. When you buy that car, you sign all these different papers. You signing all this stuff, and it got all that small print in there that you can't even read. But in the contract, it says that you're going to pay $500 a month car payments for 60 months until this car is paid off. Then we'll send you the deed. And then all of a sudden, you start missing payments. 1 month behind, 2 months behind, 3 months behind. Car dealership, because you signed the contract that you was going to abide by the terms of this contract. If you break those terms, the dealership or the bank who's financing it reserve the right to come repossess that vehicle because you are not upholding your end of the bargain. They come repossess the car. Oh man, they could have let a nigga go another month and see if I could have came up with the money. I ain't nothing but 3 months behind. You know, they let you slide. You get what I'm saying? Hey, wait a minute, man, the contract say this. Yeah, I know I signed it, but it ain't no but. You signed it. You knew what the risk was. That's Keyshawn Davis' fault. Keyshawn Davis' fault. Shout out to Adrian Lopez. Salute to you, fam. He said this was done on purpose. Shakur fought Santos the way he did for a reason. That boy can crack. I'm sure Shakur warned Keyshawn about that power. Homeboy just wanted an advantage. Simple. Yeah, what you know what? I don't know exactly what it was, but whatever it is, man. Yeah, whatever it is it is what it is. Yeah, Texas Tech getting their ass beat. They ain't gonna turn this shit. Man, you was on the Art of War. You was on the Art of War with Keyshawn Davis, with Andre Ward. You did all these interviews in the lead up to this fight, only to have the fight canceled. And then the thing he said, then Keyshawn say, I tried to make the weight. He said he tried to make the weight, but his body just couldn't get it. He's been trying. So some people feel like, okay, why you wasted everybody's time? If you knew you couldn't make the weight, you could have pulled out of that fight 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Or you could have just moved up after you beat Dennis Berinchick to become the WBO champion. You get what I'm saying? So he said y'all would try to find another bum to put up on Tank. Who got to find a bum to put up on Tank? Tank fighting bombs. According to your logic, Tank fighting bombs. So you get what I'm saying? You talking about the dude that said I just got my hair done? That's why I took the knee. I just got my hair done. That's why I stuck my head through the ring ropes and got my face wiped. That's the Tank you talking about? Oh. What you say, late show? You said who? So who the headline now? Abdullah Mason and Nakatilia. Yeah, man, y'all, yeah, man. Ain't nobody even saying nothing about no damn tank. We talking about Evidella Santos and Keyshawn. You got Tank on the brain. Y'all some hell of a niggas, boy. You take a maniac, some hell of a niggas, boy. Damn. Shout out to Alan Powell. He said he lost fans from his own backyard. But you know what though? It's what I was saying earlier, right? It's what I was saying earlier. I was saying me personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of a fighter fighting, at home, like and having home for his training camp. I'm a fan of a fighter like getting away, like you know what I mean. You got to fight in your hometown. It ain't no telling what type of distractions that was there. And guess what? You got to get out of your comfort zone. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Personally, I don't think him having training. I don't think him being here. There's nothing wrong with fighting in your own backyard if you can handle it and make it happen. But I don't know. I don't know, fam. I don't know. All I know, the bottom line, we ain't got no fight. So I'm sitting there looking at golf. I'm looking at golf right now. He hit it. Yeah, I'm looking at golf right now. Hey man, hey Mr. Man, get Tank meat out your mouth, man. You sucking it down to the base, dog. You choking right now, dog. Come up for L. Please come up for L, dog. Come up for L, my nigga. Please. Please come up for L, dog. Get that meat out your mouth, dog. Like y'all niggas be sucking it down to the base, my nigga. Please get it out your mouth. Damn. Come up for L, man. Shit. Boy, he goddamn take a maniacs, boy. Shit, boy. Y'all some meat gobbling motherfuckers, man. You sucking on it too hard, dog. Come up for L, my nigga. Please do. He said, y'all got to stop putting the wagon before the horse, and you got to stop putting the meat in your mouth. Stop sucking it down to the base, dog. Tank don't know you, my nigga. He don't know you. He don't know you. I know you want that yellow meat between your buns and in your mouth, man, and you want to juggle it. You want to juggle the juice around your mouth, but just come up for L, dog. It's okay, Tank a Maniac. It's okay, my nigga. Damn. You trying to give mouth to meat resuscitation. You trying to resuscitate the meat, fam. Mouth to meat resuscitation, fam. God damn. We talking about what happened in the day. You breaking up another nigga. Ain't got nothing to do with the subject matter. Pay attention, fam. Shout out to Jasad. He said, yeah, Key disappointed. Dre, I'm sure too. He said, you think he going to fight Cruz first at 140? I feel like other than Cruz, he got a hard fight. Yeah, I don't know. Fam. I don't know what he gonna do. You know what though? It's kind of hard. It's kind of difficult to try to predict what these fighters are going to do, because you get what I'm saying. It's kind of difficult to figure what these fighters are going to do, because you'll think they're going to do one thing, then they'll do something else. We thought Keyshawn Davis was going to fight Evidella Santos, only to come to find out the day before the fight get canceled at the weigh-in, after the weigh-in. So you just nowadays you just really don't know what's going to happen until you get in the ring. Hey, shout out to Demi Coach Ron. Demi Coach Ron, what's going on, brother? Yeah, you don't know what's going to happen until you get in the ring. Like, you get what I'm saying? Shit. And I'm sitting there, oh, we're watching golf. Damn, that bitch rolled in the hole and halfway in and damn. Yeah, man. Yeah, you just don't know, fam. Like, you really don't know. You don't know, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know. Nigga can't get excited. Bro, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, man. I just thought about that shit. Think about all of those people who spent money to come here to see the main event because it was a good matchup. Edwin De Los Santos versus Keyshawn Davis. That was the intrigue. You get what I'm saying? Only to come to find out that the day before the fight, it get canceled. Oh, Edwin De Los Santos say, no, I ain't gonna fight. Because this nigga here, he missed weight. Bro, it ain't like, and then they asked him, they said, are you gonna try to make weight? He said, nah. He said, he ain't gonna try to make weight. Make it. Shout out to Andrew G. What's going on, fam? He said these young fighters are disrespectful to the game. Yeah, they don't. Again, hey, Andrew, the American boxing culture is different. I mean, we don't have a boxing culture in it. It used to be like a sense of pride, you know, like a sense of pride and stuff. Like, remember, we was talking about this earlier today. They used to have same day weigh-ins, fam. Same day weigh-ins. They used to have same day weigh-ins. Kiki say I spent thousands and this happened. Tax write-off and refunds. This was classless. I mean, yeah, I better write this off of my taxes, you know what I mean? But, you know, shit. I gotta... I ain't gonna lie, boy. Anything I make, I spend it. Anything I make, I spend that bitch right back. I spend that bitch right back in the company. I be buying like this. My Canon, this a Canon R10 right here. Canon R10. This is what I did an interview with Timothy Bradley with. I be spending, you know what I mean? I got all kind of lights. I got so much shit. Do your tax and you go to sin, damn. Cause I don't get tax returns. I don't get tax returns. You know what I mean? So I don't get no refunds. Talk about not tax. I don't get refunds from the government. I always end up somehow owing them. When you're in a certain tax bracket, you don't get refunds. Shout out to Adrian Lopez. He said you being one of them spending money, coach. I can't blame De Los Santos' true professional health problems and nearly 2 years layoff just to come in on weight. He said then the other two brothers better not drop the ball. I mean, we'll see, fam. We'll see. We will see. But the thing is, Adrian, the thing is, people really was here. It was a good card. Like, you know, you got Keyshawn Davis fighting Edwin De Los Santos. So that's the card right there. That's the main card. In conjunction with Abdullah Mason and Nakathila being the co-main event. So it was Keyshawn versus De Los Santos in conjunction, on top of Abdullah versus Nakathila. That was made the card intriguing. And then you got Troy Isley on there fighting as well. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you take off one of the major pieces on the board, it devalues the entire thing, you know? Shout out to Attorney Bailey. He said, Coach, we might have to send you to the UK to watch a good fight. He said, this is BS. Worry about the lion down the street, not the one in the house. Is unreal. Oh man, PR Boston said, did they strip Davis? Yeah, he stripped. Yeah, he lost his belt on the scale. He lost his belt on the scale. Very similar to what David Benavidez did when he lost his belt on the scale. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like, I don't know. He say, them brothers better not lose now, upset the city. Oh, man, you know what? I don't know, man. We're going to see. We're gonna see what's up. What did it say, Kiki? He said, that's wild. Sold out and canceled. Have to shift gears. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Like, he just won the belt, the fight prior, by beating Dennis Berinchick, only to lose it on the scale. I mean, we still got a fight card. It's just that, you know, Abdullah Mason. Now this is crazy. Like, so Abdullah Mason is the headliner fighting in Keyshawn Davis's hometown. Shit, if you could have just had Abdullah Mason fight in his hometown of Cleveland. Shout out to Adrian Lopez. He said, I feel you, brother. Mason now the main event. And Keyshawn backyard. Damn shame Keyshawn talked all that shit to Mason. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Brandon. She said, we still got Abdullah, Ohio stand up. Yes, facts. Hey, Brandon, you hit the nail right on the head, sis. We still got Abdullah Mason, yeah. But what I'm saying is, I'm happy we still have Abdullah, but I would have loved to have Abdullah in conjunction with Keyshawn and Edward De Los Santos. See, for me, it was the package deal. That now we got Abdullah Mason and Edward De Los Santos. Abdullah Mason versus Nakathila. Who the co-main event? So whoever that fight was under Abdullah Mason is now going to be the co-main event. It's not as intriguing. It's intriguing with Abdullah Mason. I agree with you on that. But the entire card is like, okay, do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. You know. Hey, shout out that film by Ali. You say nobody really wants to make a trip to no damn Cleveland, coach. No diss to Cleveland. I mean, you know, didn't they, you know what, Ali, I think they used to have fights in Cleveland back in the day, right? I think they used to have fights back then, you know, but a lot of dudes out of Ohio, they do fight outside of Ohio, but yeah, I think that, you know what I mean? But you know what it's gonna take? I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna take, Ali. If you got a fighter that's popping and that's a hometown hero that the people in the city can galvanize and get behind, then you can make it popping. You get what I'm saying? Kind of like what Keyshawn is doing with Norfolk, right? You know, you can, you know, if you got a fighter from Cleveland, just anywhere in Ohio, right? You got a fighter from Ohio that's popping enough and can really get it jumping. You know, you had AB from Cincinnati, but AB didn't really fight in Cincinnati like that. He did early in his career, I guess, but once he got big, he wasn't fighting in Cincinnati no more. He was fighting in Vegas and stuff and such. So it's kind of like you gotta. I get what you're saying though, Ali. But it's kind of like you gotta try to blow up that market somehow, you know. Like I said, if you can get the people to galvanize. Man, I was talking to Coach Sonny. And she was talking about how these fighters don't talk, how they don't know how to sell themselves. She was like, man, Coach, you know, these fighters don't talk. Because she watched the show, right? She said, these fighters don't talk. They don't know how to sell themselves. They just be so dead and don't want to say nothing. And I told her, I say, man, these motherfucking fighters need me, man. I'm telling you, bro. They need me, they need me. Period. They need me, bro. For real. They need PR. They need PR training. Like I can teach them everything. I got to teach them the tonality, and then tap into that inner voice, man. You got how to speak in hostile environments, how to answer questions properly, just a lot of stuff. Like I interviewed Troy Isley before, right? And I swear to God, and I like Troy Isley as a fighter, but interviewing him, and I want to be, because I like Troy. I met his dad, met his uncle. I'm gonna try to be nice about this. Just interviewing Troy, I'll just say Troy doesn't like talking. I'll just say that. I have an interview. I have a video. I have an interview where I interviewed Troy Isley in Vegas at the UFC Sportsplex. Look it up. Just go on my library and type in Troy Isley. You'll see it, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. You will see exactly what I'm talking about. The Cardenas said, I heard Edwin ask for a little more money, and Bob said no. I don't know. I'll find out, because I'm here at the hotel, so I'll find out. That's not what I heard. Guy from Top Rank told me that I was in the elevator with. I'm not gonna say no names, but he told me, he said Edwin De Los Santos changed his mind. He said, man, he thought about it, and he didn't want to fight at an unfair advantage. He said it was unprofessional for Keyshawn Davis, and he already fighting an uphill battle by him not being. He's not the A-side fighter, so he's not going to get A-side treatment. He's not going to get a fair shot with the judges if it come to that. And he's fighting in this man's backyard. I'm watching golf. He's fighting in this man's backyard while fighting him at a disadvantage because he had to deplenish his body in order to make weight. But Keyshawn didn't even try to make weight. So, you know what I'm thinking? This is what I'm thinking. Because Edwin De Los Santos still wanted to fight him. I'm thinking that Scampson is the one that did this. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Scampson is saying, Scampson probably talked to him, probably told him, look here, man, I'm going to get you another shot. Don't worry about it. Because Edwin De Los Santos wanted to have another shot at the title. He said, I'm going to get you another shot. Don't worry about it. But we going to go in a different direction because we can't really get what we want out of this situation. So we just going to go ahead and pull out and withdraw. If I'm a betting man, I think that's what his promoter said. If I'm a betting man. I think Scampson has done this. Yeah. I think this Scampson right here. Hold on, somebody text me. Had a nigga fly all the way over here. My first time to Norfolk, Virginia. To see you fight. But let me tell you, they say you never get it. You know what they say? You never get a second chance to make a first impression. I did see Keyshawn Davis fight before in Vegas. Headline. He fought, I forgot who he fought. Was that Lemos? I think that was Lemos. Did he fight Lemos in Vegas? At the, no, he wasn't a headliner. That was on the Teofimo Lopez, Jermaine Ortiz undercard. So he was the co-main event to that fight. What was that, I'm trying to think. Who did he fight on that undercard? What did it say, Dex? He say De Los Santos deserved the shot. Davis deserved to be stripped. Davis needs to grow his set and fight See, this is the thing, right? Keyshawn Davis really, I'm going to tell you why he messed up on this. Because people going to come at his neck. You know why they going to come at his neck? Because of this. Because it is. I'm sitting there watching golf. Because he talks so much. See, let me tell you something. When you are a world-class shit talker, like I know I'm a world-class shit talker. So you open, like again now, you know, you gotta, when you talk shit like that, motherfucker, you gotta back that shit up. Hey, I'm sitting there watching golf. Boy, this shit, interesting. Hey, you be surprised what you be watching when you be on the weed. Yeah, I gotta smoke some more, dog. Damn, I hope this nigga, you know what? I hope this nigga hurry up. Hold on. So people gonna be like, oh man, the reason why he came in overweight because he was scared of Evo De Los Santos' power. He didn't have faith in that. Guess what? Can't no Keyshawn Davis fan say nothing. Because the reality of the situation is he came in overweight and he didn't try to make the weight. He literally said that. Now, I was struggling to make it and I knew I couldn't make it and I knew I was going to move up after this fight. And he already knew. He's saying all the things that dudes say when they know they can't make the damn weight. You called out Abdullah Mason. So, bruh, I can go on X right now and just tell you what they saying. They may, yeah, they may, you get what I'm saying? I want you to retweet this. So I see Keith Idy say he getting paid his full purse. See, the schedule bout between Keyshawn Davis and Evo De Los Santos is officially off after Davis was stripped of his WBO lightweight world title due to missing weight over 4 pounds. Ring ambassador Abdullah Mason will be featured as the main event. Now, this is the thing. This is how I know what they saying might be true. Because even though Keyshawn Davis got stripped of the title, had Edwin De Los Santos went ahead and fought fought Keyshawn Davis and beat him, he would have been able to win the title. See, so Edwin De Los Santos still had an opportunity to become a champion tomorrow. Had he went on ahead and said, you know what, I don't care, I'm going to fight this dude anyways and beat him. So he had a chance to become a champion. Still, he opted not to do that. He opted not to do that. So the question is, why did he opt not to do that, knowing that he still had an opportunity to become a champion? If he really believed he was going to beat Keyshawn Davis, he had an opportunity to become a champion tomorrow. Why did he do that? You get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Somebody done created an account under Abdullah name. Block them, please. Create another account. I know you will. Get you out of here. Bye, Felicia. Shout out to Cap. He say because he doesn't believe he could win. Montre say, what does Montre say? 4 pounds is a lot. That's why. Valid point. Valid point. He said they still talking shit about Ryan. Yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, fam. I appreciate that. He say great show, coach. I appreciate that. Isoropia, salute. Hey, Buck Nasty Jr. say, nah, he don't need to play with his career. He already got 2 L's. Yeah. hey, check this out. Hey, check this out. You said that, right? And everybody I spoke to at Top Rank, they're like, yeah, Keyshawn gonna knock him out in like the 7th round, 6th or 7th round. And everybody was pretty much sure of it. Yeah, he gonna knock him out by the 6th or 7th round. He gonna get him out of there. And guess what? Do you guys remember when we did the show? When we did the show about 3 days ago, when I broke down the strengths and weaknesses of Edwin De Los Santos and Keyshawn Davis, do you guys remember what I said? I was talking to Keyshawn Davis, the strength and conditioning coach, and I say, man, she said, yeah, Keyshawn gonna stop him by like the 6th or 7th round. 6th or 7th round. And I say, well, if Keyshawn Davis were to do that, it's going to be because Edwin De Los Santos is a very aggressive fighter. He's very aggressive offensively. And when you are aggressive like that, and you fight another top-tier fighter with punching power, he going to walk in the shots. From a counter-punching standpoint, he going to walk in the shots. So they was banking on, okay, Edwin De Los Santos is going to be aggressive offensively like he normally does, and we're going to have traps waiting on him, and we're going to catch him coming in. Literally, I'm sitting there talking to his strength and conditioning coach. They was banking on that. They was banking on that. Me, I'm kind of like, I was like, man, and like this fight right here, man, this is a tough one. I thought it was, I looked at this fight as being a 50-50 fight. And outside of Keyshawn fighting in Norfolk, you know, but yeah, I'm looking at golf. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Just think about all them people who betted money on Keyshawn Davis. All the people who spent money. I spent $1,700 to get here. This is a $1,700 trip for me. And I might be flying back out to Vegas next week in a few days. Yeah. Keyshawn Davis thought he was going to be slick. De Los Santos and his team weren't having any of that, at least at that price. I give them credit. This was a difficult situation that many others in the past would capitulate and give in. They didn't. Totally respect that. Yeah, see, this what the Haneys. I don't mean to bring the Haneys up, but this is what the Devin Haney and them should have did last year with the Ryan Garcia situation. They should have did that instead of taking the money. Because look what happened. They end up losing to a drug cheat, and everybody shitted on them for an entire year. That's all. We kept playing the Haney Pack song and all that stuff there. And then when we found out that Ryan Garcia cheated, it was like, oh, man. But it wasn't the Osrin. The Osrin had nothing to do with it. So you had all these pro Ryan Garcia channels like Showbiz talking about the Osrin had nothing to do with it. Then we see him fight Rolly Romero, and he looked like Clark Kent. He didn't look nothing like he did when he fought Devin Haney. The punching power was gone. The he wasn't able to. The 3 rounds he won was able to. He didn't look dominant at all. He got outboxed by Rolly Romero, the crayon eater. That ain't no damn coincidence. Because if the Osrin had nothing to do with it, why you ain't look the way you did the year before? We ain't see the fast left hook. We ain't see the right. We ain't see none of that. Shout out to the Cardenas. Salute, fam. We laughing at everybody laughing at Bill. Oh man, he blaming it on the run. He blaming it on the Osrin. Now motherfucker like, damn, Bill Haney, it was right. It had to be the Osrin. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Hey, what is this about? What is this about? Damn, I was going to say something. Damn, I was going to say something. Damn, I was going to say something. It was about a fighter, too. What? Let's see what's up. What? Oh, this Samson right here.
Shoot, Samson Liquids. How's it going, sir? Man, no so good. Keyshawn Davis is facing your fighter, Emily Santos. This week by
Yeah, this Samson right here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I kind of think this was premeditated. Like some people, like again, they gonna rip them, dog. They gonna rip them, dog. They gonna rip them, dog. They like they're gonna be brutal. They're gonna be brutal on Keyshawn Davis because he talks so much shit. He talks so much shit. When you a shit talker the way he is, people looking to you listen. You give them ammunition. You give them ammunition and you can't hold on. You give them ammunition and you can't you can't cry about it. You give them ammunition. You give your enemies a gun and then complain that they shooting you. Why they shooting at me like that, man? They ain't shoot at Billy Bob like that. I said, but you gave your enemies the gun to shoot you, fam. You did this yourself. He said, you think she's gonna make an apology to his fans? I don't know. I don't have high expectations of these fighters, bro. I don't. To be fair, fam, I don't have high expectations of these fighters. If he's real, he'll do it. He'll say, you know what? I let my fans down. I apologize. All the people who spent money to come out here to Virginia to see me, all the people in the city of Virginia who spent money to see me, all the people who spent money from out of town to come to this fight and see me. And this is the crazy part about it. You knew that you wasn't going to make that weight. You could have saved a lot of people money on this shit. When I look at the post weigh-in, you saying, yeah, I tried to make the weight and I knew I wasn't going to be able to make it and I'm going to move up to 140. I knew I was moving up. So if you knew you was moving up, what's all this cap about you telling Abdullah Mason that you'll fight him next? So that means that was cap. Because you knew at the same time you was capping that you had no intentions on fighting Abdullah Mason next. Because you couldn't make the weight. Or you refused to make the weight. Do you get what I'm saying? So that throw that out the window. Yeah, that throw that out the window. Yeah, like I said, when you talk shit like that, bro, you open up. I mean, you give your enemies the weapon to come at you. You can't cry wolf. Oh man, listen, and you can't make it no black thing. Look what they're doing to the black man. No, this is what he did. Again, we are here right now tonight because Keyshawn Davis missed weight not by 1 pound, not by 2 pounds, not by 3 pounds, but 4 pounds, 3 ounces. So when he was doing his weight cut and he got down to his limits, instead of him saying, you know what, I'm finna deplete myself and get down to where I need to be at, he probably like, man, fuck that. I can't do this shit. Well, the fight's still gonna happen anyways. I'm gonna fight him and beat him up anyways. It don't matter. He didn't factor that Edward De Los Santos was gonna pull out. He didn't factor that. He probably felt like, well, he making some good money. I lose my belt on the scale, but I'm gonna still fight him and beat him up and do this and do that. He didn't factor that Edward De Los Santos was gonna be like, nah, I'm finna pull out. He didn't factor that. He didn't factor that. That was the one thing he didn't factor. Bo Mack here. Let me tell you who here. Bo Mack, that's his trainer. Bernie the Boxer, Esau. And the herbalist, the one that the nutritionist they have. They call him Alan the herbalist. That's Alan the herbalist is who it's kind of like, you know, he makes sure they get the right foods and stuff. Make sure they're cutting weight properly. Make sure they're getting a lot of the organic stuff in their body. You know what I mean? The non-toxic stuff. You know, I know the whole team. That's Bud herbalist as well. I got all them numbers in this phone right here. I talk to these guys all the time. Talk to them. Tell them I'm calling them. Guess who called me today? Rick Glazier. I haven't heard from Rick Glazier in a while. Rick hits me up. And he says, no talk, you forgot about me? I'm like, bro, I ain't heard from you. And for one, it take two to talk. But I haven't heard from Rick since April the 1st. I haven't heard from him since April the 1st. You know, he works with Golden Boy now, so Rick has become pro Golden Boy. Oscar can't do no wrong. Oscar can't do no wrong. Eric Goldman is the best. Eric Goldman is the best on the planet. You know, I don't like Top Rank. They don't know what they're doing. Bill Haney, the Haneys don't know what they're doing. Eddie Hearn don't know what they're doing. You know, and he's on X criticizing every company's fighter. And I get it. He's making money with Golden Boy, so he's become like the propaganda piece for Golden Boy. You know, if I get him back on the show, I'm gonna tell him that. I'm gonna bring that up to him. Say, man, you seem like you kind of like, but I do get it. You're making money with them. It's not like he's a propaganda piece and he ain't benefiting nothing. He's making money with Golden Boy. He's making money with Golden Boy. So he make money with him. So I get it. Yeah, he love Oscar because of the money. He said Keyshawn won't scare. He said Keyshawn won't scared. I don't believe that, but it's bad luck. I sold my ticket to my homeboy. I'm gonna let him go. I mean, it doesn't matter whether he was scared or not scared or whatever. The end result is people spent money to come see him fight, and he's not fighting. That's irregardless of what the reasons were, they're not fighting. The end result is they're not fighting. Why? People spent money to see a product that in conjunction with the undercard, the co-main event. Now the co-main is the main, and what's the co-main under the main now? You get what I'm saying? Shit is this. Yeah, you know. You know, I'm like, the card ain't the same. To me, I'm just saying, to me, it's now the fights may turn out to be great. You know, are you a huge fan of Calvin Davis? I mean, that's Keyshawn's brother. Calvin Davis, I think he's the older one. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Then the younger brother, a prospect, so, you know, Troy Isley fighting. You know, so you get what I'm saying? It just I was looking forward to seeing the Edwin De Los Santos and Keyshawn fight in conjunction with Abdullah, and you get what I'm saying? Now we robbed of that. Simple as that. It ain't the same, bro. It ain't the same. It's like you gotta. It's like you buy tickets. It's like you buying tickets to see the Lakers, right? You buying tickets to see the Lakers, and you like LeBron. Like me, I don't like LeBron. I'm a Lakers fan. I've been a Lakers fan since the '80s. I've never been a LeBron fan. Don't like him. I'll be glad when the nigga retire. We get the nigga away from the Lakers. I'm like, literally, I'm dead serious. But that's neither here nor there. But you paying money to see your team because your favorite players, because you want to see your favorite player get on the court and play. Only to come to find out when you get to the game, the nigga say he ain't gonna play, he's sitting out. Because he broke his fingernail. Your team playing, but you might be fans of this team because they have your favorite player on there. So you paying money to go see because you want to see your favorite player, and the niggas ain't gonna play. Niggas say I ain't playing. Right before the game start, yeah, I ain't playing, dog. I got whole problems. Like, damn, brought my kids with me. I was telling my kids how much we gonna see LeBron, because we gonna see Steph Curry, and we gonna see this and that. Just imagine Golden State and the Lakers gonna play each other, and Steph Curry ain't playing, LeBron ain't playing, all his top stars on both teams ain't playing. You seeing all the backups. It takes away the intrigue. It takes away the intrigue. None of the backups. We got to see the backups. Nah. Damn, dog. My nigga now you gonna have people playing Monday morning quarterback. Had I known this was gonna happen, I never would have spent money to come to fly here to see this fight. Had I known this was gonna happen. So you got people feel like they've been bamboozled, they've been tricked. Nigga, you trying to tell me I spent this money to come see this nigga and he don't make the weight? Now Ever Santos pulled out of the fight because of something that he didn't do? Because of something Keyshawn didn't do? You can get mad at Ever Santos. You can call him a dog. You can say whatever you want to say. But the question I have is this here. Well, he pulled out because he knew he was going to lose. You skipping over one major thing. You can't pick and choose which part of the information that you want to accept to fit your narrative. Why did he pull out? Because he thought he wasn't going to win. So he said, hey, how you doing, Keyshawn? I got a contract to fight you for $135, but I feel I can't win, so I'm going to just walk away and leave. No, Keyshawn Davis came in 4 pounds, 3 ounces overweight. He broke the terms of the contract. You can't ignore that. That's the most important part. Because we don't get here when Ever Santos pulling out of the fight had Keyshawn Davis made the weight. You cannot ignore the most important part of this whole fiasco. You can't say, I can't believe you cheated on me. You had another bitch in my bed. You're a woman, right? You talking to your man. I can't believe you cheated me. You had another bitch in my bed. Yeah, I had another bitch in the bed, but you ain't have to leave. You left me. You left. You left because you didn't want to stick it out. You didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to go out there and do what you want to do. While ignoring that she caught you with another bitch in the bed. You just blowing over that. The most important part. Why did she leave? As a matter of fact, the why don't even matter no more once you got caught in the bed with her best friend. Yeah, man, my girl did me wrong. I paid all the bills. I did A, B, C, and D. I did set. She left. And all that stuff there. Yeah, she did. I did messed up, man. You a good man. She left, man. Why she left? Man, she be tripping, man. She ride around. I ain't call her, answer my phone no more. This and that. Yeah, man, what happened? What she did? Oh, she just caught me in the bed with her best friend. But outside of that, she still ain't handling me to leaving. Like, you just gloss over that. Yeah, she just, she caught me the best friend. But outside of that, she ain't had no business leaving. She what? The most important part. Nigga just gloss over the most important part. What you say, Dre? You say Keyshawn fought Lamo 7 pounds over. Yeah, he has a history of doing this. So he should have been away to move up. And what you say, Brandy, you say Keyshawn's response lets you know that these fighters don't care about the fans. They don't. They don't, Brandon. This what I be trying to explain to these male groupies. Like, dude, that dude don't care nothing about you like that, fam. This Brandon, this what it is. It's black celebrity. Now every group has it. Every group has their own celebrities. They got the divas, niggas who act like divas. They act like, yeah, I'm you get what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm the head of whole head cheese. I'm the big pork chop on the plate. I'm the big pot of collard greens. I'm the fat back, the hog maw that's in the greens that bring the flavor out. I'm the big piece of chicken on the plate. Nigga, I'm famous. All these reporters come up to me, put cameras and microphones in my face, want to interview me. I'm the big dog. You know what I mean? They these are special niggas. That's what I call them, special niggas. Oh, you a special nigga. Oh, that's what they got the special nigga syndrome. So what happens is when you got people caught up in celebrity, I'm specifically talking about the black celebrity. Being a celebrity is a drug within itself. Because you're popular, you have a little bit of notoriety, you get kind of special privileges that the average nigga don't get. You get to go in the club for free. The rest of them niggas can't get in the club for free. You ride around in leased out, vehicles and all that. The rest of these niggas, they ain't like us. I'm a special Negro. So you got the special Negroes, which I call the celebrities, and a lot of the black celebrities, they're part of the they're part of the boule. They're part of the boule. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of these niggas boule anyways, and you're different from these niggas. You know what I mean? So they don't look at you the way you look at them. That's what I be trying to, you know what I mean? They the special niggas. And they get that special nigga speech from the leaders of the boules. Well, boy, you got new money now. I've been doing this a long time. We invite you in to become a part of the boule. We're a special organization. You're going to get certain privileges and perks. You ain't like the rest of the Negroes. Now, what you going to do now, you're going to have to give back. So, every Thanksgiving, do a turkey drive. You might want to do a back-to-school backpack giveaway. Do special nigga shit that the niggas in the hood, you know what I mean? That's giving back there. Then you don't gave back. You gave away turkeys. You gave away tennis shoes and backpacks when school start, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how that works. That's how that works. Shout out to D the Great. Salute. That's how that works. That's why I tell you they don't look at you like that, because the black celebrity, they're a special they're part of a special fraternity. Oh, he hit that. I'm sitting there watching golf. Damn, he hit it too hard. No diddy. He hit it too hard. You're like, damn. You get what I'm saying? Somebody say the businessman wasn't about business. Nah. Hey, what it say? Brandon say Keyshawn got to do a turkey giveaway on Thanksgiving now for failing his hometown. Yeah, you know, we got to, you know what I mean? You know what? Check this out. I was talking to somebody, right? I ain't going to say, I'll just say this here. I was talking to somebody at Fight Hype. I'm not going to say who because I don't want to, but because again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I don't want to throw nobody under the bus. But he was talking about how some of these fighters, I give some names. I throw some names out there. 2 fighters in particular we were talking about. We was talking about Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney. And what we spoke about, I'm not going to say the name, but what we spoke about was how these fighters are. Like this dude been with Fight Hype for some years, a long time. And he spoke about how the fighters have become really more like divas. The fighter, you'll have a fighter A will give you an interview, and he feel like, because I gave you an interview, you belong to me. And you should push more pro, I love a certain fighter. You should more, I love Pork Chop Willie content. And Pork Chop Willie may not like Shorty Big Nuts. But you do an interview with Shorty Big Nuts as well. Now, Pork Chop Willie may not be around to give you multiple interviews from time to time, but Shorty Big Nuts give you 3, 4, 5, 6 interviews. Pork Chop Willie is mad. Yeah, you supposed to be lower than me. You over there talking to that nigga. You know I don't fuck with that nigga. But you an independent journalist or reporter, whatever you call yourself, right? You interview everybody. So the dude told me, he said, man, I used to get interviewed with Teofimo all the time, and then I eventually started interviewing the Haneys. And then Teofimo felt like, well, you don't interview the Haneys one too many times, so you can't have access to me no more. I need somebody who's gonna be loyal to me, be pro on my side. You don't not supposed to interview with nobody else. That's what we were downstairs talking about. I said, well, you know, and then he was like, yeah, I gotta try to get back in the good grace with this person, get back in the good grace with that person. I was like, man, fuck them. I ain't gotta get back in the good grace with a nigga. Nigga, you gonna, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't do that. But he ain't cut like me. He ain't built like me. You get what I'm saying? He not built like me. He kind of like, he's a real nice guy. You know what I mean? Like me, I don't give a fuck. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells. That's why I tell y'all, what I always say on my podcast, I say I ain't loyal to none of these niggas. I'm loyal to, was that the whole? No, I'm loyal to the people. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, it's finna go in. It's finna go in. Damn, he missed it. Yeah, I'm loyal to my audience. I'm loyal to my audience. My audience. Because y'all made me. You get what I'm saying? Listen, I never give a nigga that much power over me. That shit ain't happening. I don't pledge allegiance to you. So he said Tio was like, he didn't like the fact that he gave the Haneys a little bit more. The Haneys gave him more access than Tio did. So, you know, when you get these interviews and stuff, it kind of help Fight Hype and give them the stamp of approval. Tio didn't like that. So he said Tio kind of cut him off. So he had to try to butter Tio back up and try to, you know, hey, Tio, man, it ain't that personal, man. I still love you too. It's just that, you know, I'm just doing my job as a reporter, you know, just interviewing the Haneys as well. That's all, buddy. You know, it ain't got to be like that. And he was telling me, he was telling me about, you know, just how he gotta butter this nigga up. I'm like, nigga, please. I never was the. Grace said, Coach, you can't get a refund? No, I'm good. I ain't tripping. I'm here now, fam. You know, I'm here now. I'm going to the fight. I got the press pass right there. Well, I got the band until I think they're gonna give it. I got the band. I got the band until I get the whatever around the neck or whatever. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm here now, shit. Might as well make the best of it, you know? Yeah, but we was talking about how these fighters, yeah, man, like, man, y'all don't understand, bro. You know how many people that's here that told me? You know how many people that's here that told me? Say, man, I watch you all the time, bro. You funnier than a motherfucker. I'm talking about fighters who are fighting on this card right now. Some of their family members. Man, I watch you all the time. Man, you funnier than man. You crazy than a motherfucker. They tell me how crazy I am, how funny I am. Shit like that. We watch all the. You be saying some real shit. Like, you got to let your stance be known. You can't be no pro fighter channel. You ain't never got to worry about me changing my channel name to a fighter. I don't pledge allegiance because these fighters will turn on your ass in a minute. One minute they rocking with you, and then the next minute they'll turn on you. Or 1 minute the YouTube channel is rocking with the fighter, and the next minute that pro YouTube channel of that fighter are turned on him. So me, I keep that shit like, yeah, man, I ain't shit, nigga. I'm down with me. I'm down with the True Media family, man, the TMP family. That's what I'm down with. I let it be known. I remember the time Bill said, yeah, man, I gave you that stamp of approval. You know, that's why I gave you the stamp of approval about True Media. I say, look here, man, you ain't make me, bro. Don't say that shit. You ain't make me, nigga. I made me. I'm the one that started this channel in 2021, January. I'm the one that dropped videos multiple times a day. I'm behind the green screen with my tank top on when I have restricted conditioning business, coming back from the call center, building this channel up. I'm the one when I got monetized. I was going live at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time since April of 2021. It was my sweat equity and everything that I did that got the channel up to this point. I ain't gonna sit there and make it. Yeah, man. You know my channel blowed up because of you. No, hell no. We ain't doing that. No. The people here to come to see me. They here to see me. Well, y'all don't give a fuck whether I got somebody or I'm interviewing somebody or not. They don't come to see me because I'm gonna bring it every time I go live. I'm gonna bring it. I'm Mr. Consistent, nigga. I'm Derek Jeter. You need a base hit? Got it. You need a double? Got it. Anytime I come to bat, I'm gonna hit that motherfucker. And it ain't based on no fighter in boxing. Yeah, I ain't gonna never let a nigga take credit. I ain't gonna never let him take credit for my hard work. I'm like doggone what y'all remember David Ruffin? He said hurting the group. I'm the best thing that happened to this damn group. Shout out to Uncle Charles. Nobody's bigger than the group. Y'all ain't stupid. I'm the one selling the records. They coming to see me. They coming because I gave you the stamp of approval. Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Yeah, you gotta let these Otises know. Nigga, ain't nobody coming to see you, nigga. They come to see me talk to you. They not coming to see you. Yo, he on the show, let's come see him. No, they coming to see me ask you questions. It's a difference. It ain't like they ain't coming, and then when you get here, oh shit, let's show up. No. They coming because of me, because they want to hear me ask you questions. It's a difference, fam. Listen, you the shit when it come to getting your checks, when it come to you being in your mansion and your helicopter, you the shit. But over here, at TMP, we the shit over here. I let that shit be known, bro. I don't pledge allegiance to no nigga. Because I understand at any given time, they'll turn on you. I know that. I'm expecting it. Mama Holyfield did that. Y'all see what happened with Mama Holyfield? Mama Holyfield was mad at me because Mama Holyfield thought that I was going to be like Punch Drunk. Be a pro Tia Fimo channel or be a pro Kid Austin channel. I'm like, no, I ain't finna do that. Fuck, I look like messing up my brand, capping for your boy. You're not supposed to criticize him. You supposed to say that that was the best boxing match that you ever seen of all time. Well, if I say that, I'll be lying. You supposed to say. So hold on. Sorry about that. You supposed to say, so I supposed to ignore the fact that your son was lunging in head first, throwing them wide ass hooks, and this is why he getting headbutted. I supposed to ignore the fact that your son got them big tight ass muscles and he telegraphing all of his punches, swinging hard as hell from the fences. I supposed to ignore the fact that your son ain't working behind the jab. That's exactly what I'm talking about. What you don't understand, that was the Henry Armstrong style. And if you're not going to be a pro Kid Austin channel and ask us softball questions and defend us, then I'm not going to allow you access to us anymore. I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about you, nigga. Like that. Go get your weave done. How about that? Yeah. Nah, I don't give a fuck about that. Yeah, they want a nigga to dick ride. They want a nigga to dick ride, and then when a nigga don't dick ride, then they get mad. That's why we tell her these fighters like that, bro. They like that, fam. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Ali. He said he smoked my Reggie and told my son was the best you ever seen. These niggas, boy, I'm trying to tell you, man. Like, nah, man, I ain't shit. I ain't finna do that shit, fam. Nigga, your son in there blowing wreck, this nigga blowing wreck, and you want me to get up there and lie and cap for him. I didn't see, telling me I didn't see what I saw. Nigga, please. Shit. Yeah. You listen, you give a nigga that much power, I'm gonna tell y'all in the chat. You give a motherfucker that much power over you, they always gonna talk about how they made you, and you know, if it wasn't for them, you wouldn't be where you was at, and you owe them, and then you go to feeling like, and see a lot of some of these channels, they be like, okay, I gotta kiss this dude ass. Hey buddy, how you doing? Man, you okay? Hey, no, not old fake laughing and shit. Yeah, man, can I talk to you? Can I because they chasing views. They chasing views. They check. Oh, no, okay, I gotta get the views. I gotta get views. Okay, if I drop this video with him, then I can get over 10,000 views on this one. That's gonna be good. See, they chasing that. It's like a dopamine spike for some of these channels. Me, I don't chase that. That's why I don't drop a lot of videos like a lot of these niggas do. I don't chase that. Now I'm dropping more content now with shorts. I'm gonna drop more shorts and shoot videos and stuff like that. But I don't chase that. I see 20 niggas talking about the same shit. Like, yeah, okay, Blue don't talk about that already, and Showbiz don't say this shit, and that nigga said that about it already. This other nigga exhausted it as well. You know what? I ain't even motivated to talk about this shit. Everybody else talking. You get what I'm saying? That's kind of like how I be. I kind of be like, man, you know, I ain't shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, I ain't shit. I ain't here to kiss no nigga ass. Fuck, I look like kissing a nigga ass for what? We don't kiss no ass in West Tampa, bro. I'm telling you right now, dog. We don't. I'm telling you, we ain't doing. I ain't doing that shit, bro. I promise you, I ain't doing that shit. Nigga, my soul, that shit'll bother my soul. I couldn't even sleep with myself at night. Like that whole ass nigga that was around on Freeway Ricky Ross I was with. I ain't gonna say the nigga name, cause I don't want to give him no shine, but this nigga in his 50s. This motherfucker got all that fake jewelry on, got designer jeans. I don't know what kind of jeans he had on, but they like some shit the Future will be wearing or whatever. This nigga got all this costume and jewelry from Temu. He ain't get it from Benny the Jeweler. He got all this Temu jewelry on, and you get what I'm saying? Nigga talking about we going to a this nigga was broke and had no money in his pocket. Said he wanted to go get something to eat. We go to the food court. He ordering food. Only to come to find out this nigga ain't even pay for his plate. So another nigga had to pay for it. Rick paid for his food, on top of, you get what I'm saying? Another nigga paid for your shit. You eating free. You talking like you a big dog. Like he the type of nigga he like if you see him, you'll think he's somebody important. This nigga ain't nobody. He talking some, yeah, man, when you around us, we always standing on business, so you got to always act accordingly when you around us. I like around us, nigga, I know Rick, nigga, who the fuck is you? I don't know who the fuck is you. Nigga, I'm Rick Homeboy. You don't know who I am? Nigga, I'm such and such. No, I don't know who you is, sir. And another thing, nigga, you don't tell me how to act when I'm at a dispensary having fun. You see all the honey dips hollering at me, and you see me vibing, and the owner like me, and he giving me all kind of free shit. Hey, man, take this with you, take that with you. The owner giving me all kind of free shit, right? And this nigga sitting there, he's sitting there hating on the nigga on the low. The nigga was giving me the side eye in the dispensary in Vegas, right? I was feeling good. I was good and high. We listened to Lil Boosie and shit. I still got it on my Instagram whenever it opened back up. I can't, for some reason, I'm having trouble getting to my Instagram again. This authentication shit crazy. But anyways, yeah, this nigga talking about, this nigga like call himself checking me. Nigga, you riding in the back seat of the same car, man. Nigga, you the nigga that be going to exotic car dealerships, shooting motherfucking Instagram story videos, making it seem like you in a Bugatti. Yeah, I'm in a Bugatti, and he got his jewelry on, and giving niggas motivational speeches. Man, nigga, get up, man. Stop sitting in them people's shit, man. Flogging, man. Nigga, you too old for that shit. Got that old costume ass jewelry on. Looking like an Edgar Berlanga wannabe. The nigga bald headed too. You know what I mean? Edgar Berlanga wannabe. Holla about you from LA. And, yeah, I'm from LA and this and that. Man, you making LA look bad, dog. You must be from Hollywood. You gotta be from Hollywood. You'll see a lot of fake niggas out there in LA. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Nigga might be from Hollywood, one of them old Hollywood ass niggas. Then on top of that, this nigga was flogging so hard. Then he tried to son me. Nigga tried to little boy me, man. Nigga talking about something. Yeah, man, you know what? I fuss with you. You my nigga. Here you go. I want you to look good when we go to this video shoot. This nigga took one of them fugazi ass chains off his neck and gave it to me and told me I can wear it because he want me to look good when we go to the. We were going to a video shoot with Lil Boosie. It was BG. BG was in Vegas. He was in Vegas. I want to say last February. Yeah, when TFMO fought Jermaine Ortiz. BG was in Vegas, and he was doing the video shoot with Lil Boosie and Gucci Man. So we going to the BG video shoot in Vegas. Everybody know Freeway Ricky Ross. And this nigga want to give me a chain. I said, nigga, my whole neck finna turn green, man. Fuck, I look like nigga got that gang green. Nigga, I ain't finna put that gang green shit on my motherfucking neck. Nigga, I don't even wear jewelry. Fuck out. I ain't finna be sitting there flogging wearing another nigga chain. What the fuck I look like wearing another nigga chain at another nigga video shoot? Man, man, hey, bro, the more I think about that shit, I see, I was supposed to put hands and foots on that nigga there. I was supposed to put hands and foots on that nigga. Now that I think about it, I say, you know what, man? Nigga, that was some whole shit. Fuck, I look like putting on another nigga chain around my neck to look good around some more niggas that I don't even know. This old fugazi ass shit. This nigga got on, talking about some, here you go, my nigga. I want to make sure you look good. You look presentable when we go to the food. Hey, he the type of nigga like this here. That's what he do, right? True story. I'm in Vegas. I get free Rick and Ross press credentials. So me and Rick got press credentials. I ended up getting another badge. I ain't gonna tell you how, but I ended up getting another badge. Somebody hooked me up with another badge, right? So I got two press passes around my neck, right? One press pass allowed me to be ringside. The other press pass just allowed me to be up over there where the press is at. Where the press is at. Rick got this loser ass nigga with him. Hey, coach. Yeah, what's up, Rick? Hey, man, you got 2 passes around your neck. Why don't you let my mans get one? Hey, man, look, Rick, I'll fuss with you, but I don't know this nigga. Like this, I got me and you. Who the fuck is him? No, that's my mans. So you vouching for this nigga? Yeah. So he the type of nigga like this here, right? We had to weigh in. I ain't gonna say the nigga name, but he from LA. I see Bud. I said, Bud, what's up with you? Coach, what's up with you? We dapped it up, embraced, you know what I mean? So the white dude came up to Bud. He said, man, can I get a picture with you? Now, Bud didn't feel like talking to nobody. Bud took a picture with him. And me and Bud ended up taking a picture. The white dude said, hey, man, let me get a picture with you. I'll take a picture of you guys. So I took a picture. He told me to send it to him, so I sent it to him, right? The nigga that was with Rick, you know what, man, fuck it. I'm going to just say the nigga name. The nigga named Cormega. The nigga named Cormega, right? Nigga named Cormega from LA, right? I'm just gonna put the nigga out there. Fuck it. So this nigga named Mega, where they call him, I think they call him Mega. The nigga Mega, right? So Mega, this nigga in his 50s. Mega, he's sitting there rubbernecking. He see me walking around the floor. I don't spoke to Jay Prince, introduced myself for the first time. One of the people I'm looking to interview one day. He see me politicking with Bud. He see me politicking with Carl Moretti. He see me politicking with Steve Kim, Tim Bradley. And I noticed everybody this nigga see me politicking with, he slide up and want to get in the picture. He one of them type of niggas. Oh, slide up and get in the picture ass nigga, right? So he see me talking to him. I looked to my left. I interviewed Abdullah Mason for the first time, and I interviewed what's the dude name that's with Adrian Reynoso with Canelo. He got popped. He passed the drug. He failed the drug test because he said he got it from drinking tea. Oscar Valdez, one of my best interviews I've done. Oscar Valdez, right? Great interview. Everywhere I go, this nigga rubbernecking. Looking every which way. Giving a nigga the side eye, right? And then I'm looking on this nigga, nigga gave me his phone number. Yeah, man, here got my number, dog. Follow me on Instagram. You get what I'm saying? So I'm getting alerts on my phone. I'm looking on the phone, and I say, every nigga he saw me talking to, he got pictures with him. Carl Moretti, Steve Kim, Terrence Cross. He said, bro, like, if you looking in the picture, he like pointing at him, you know what I mean? Pictures say 1,000 words. Sometimes pictures lie, right? So he posting it. He like, yeah, this how players do it. We do big things. He got all his costume jewelry on, and so you just see a bald head nigga with some jewelry, nigga in his 50s with some jewelry, nigga sagging down. He's sagging. Taking pictures with all these different fighters, and he making it seem like he know all these dudes, and he clicked up like that. Nigga, you won't even be in there if it wasn't for me. I'm the reason why you in there, nigga, and I did that as a favor for Rick. I ain't even want to do this shit. I ain't like your energy off the rip, fam. Oh, you get what I'm saying? Nigga, this nigga, that, you know, get what I'm saying? Nigga, all the pictures and shit. I said, damn, why this nigga? You get what I'm saying? Then you gonna try to shine. Then you gonna try to shine on me. He said, did Cormega guy have a New York accent? No. His name not Cormega. His name Mega. His name Mega. My bad. You know, it could have been Cormega. No, he ain't got a New York accent. The nigga he from LA. He from LA. Well, he from the West Coast. He from the West Coast. Yeah, this old flogging ass nigga. He's a con artist. That's what he do. So now I'm hearing that he got a female. He done ran some game down on her, and now he got a female. She taking care of him and doing all kind of stuff, and you know he don't put the flam down on her. You know what I mean? He one of them type of niggas. He be mooching off of you. Oh, mooch ass nigga. With my chain, nigga. What I look like your bitch, nigga? You give your bitch your chain, nigga. Fuck, I look like wearing another nigga chain. Give your bitch your chain, nigga. Don't give me your chain, nigga. I ain't your bitch. Fuck wrong with you? Yeah, man. I'm mad. Listen, I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself because I ain't checked that nigga the way I supposed to check him. We supposed to been throwing hands. To be honest with you, nigga do that. Shit, a nigga do that. That's like going to jail and a nigga putting a Snickers bar on your bum. You know, you ever did time and you come in your cell and you go in your open bay dormitory and you get to your bed and you see a Snickers bar, a bag of chips, or some top ramen noodle soups on your bed. You get what I'm saying? You better not eat that shit. Hey man, who put this on my bed? You find out who put it on your bed and you go into confinement. You got to get to work on this nigga right there. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's just like that. Yeah. Only reason I ain't do it because I didn't know what the relationship was like with him and Rick. I said, this Rick homeboy right here, man. So I ain't, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. But I'm like, man, shit. Hell no. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Man, I sit down, I was thinking about that shit. I said, this nigga tried me. this nigga tried me, fam. How you let this nigga? And I realized I let him slide because of Rick. This Rick homeboy, Rick vouched for him. But he's a crab ass nigga. You vouching for lames, fam. You can't be vouching for no lame ass nigga around me, bro. Can't be doing that, vouching for no lame ass nigga around me, fam. I see this nigga lame. You don't see it? Where your spidey senses at? Your spidey sense is supposed to be tingling, fam. I know a crab ass nigga when I see one. Shit. Anyways, man. Yeah, man. I'm getting mad just thinking about that shit right there. Nigga don't piss me. Hey, I swear to God, every time I think about that shit, dog, that shit piss me off. I ain't let that shit go yet. That shit been over a year, fam. I still ain't let that shit go. Hey, shout out to James. Hey, James Lee, man. Hey, you know how a motherfucker try you and you let a motherfucker slide and then you be mad. That shit be eating you up. Cause you like, damn, I ain't check him like I was supposed to check him. So you feel like, damn, this nigga, I supposed to, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Motherfucking shit, man. Man, this motherfucker, man, let me say, boy, oh my God. And what Gray would say, shout out to old man Gray, oh my God. Hey, James Lee say, that's the old man in you. Facts. Yeah, facts. Hey, what Gray would say, Gray from DC, oh my God. Hey, yeah, I say, boy, if I ever see that motherfucker there again, boy, Lord have mercy, boy. Oh, if I ever see this nigga again, boy, he gonna get a piece of my mind, fam. Yeah, he gonna be like, yeah, man, you know what I mean? Yeah, well, you know, remember the time we was in Vegas? Yeah, what's up? You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? What you talking about? Yeah, look here, man, I ain't gonna say a lie to you, dog. Like, I ain't let that shit go yet, fam. Like, you know, you kind of came at me sideways. I ain't like that shit. So let me tell you something about respect. You don't never, look here, fam. I don't know you like that, bro. But you tried me, though. You know, you tried me. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't, I feel like, I ain't straighten that shit like I was supposed to straighten it. And the only reason why I ain't straighten it because, I straighten them, I checked them, but I ain't check them. Like, I'm supposed to cuss this nigga out. He's supposed to got a thorough cursing out. You know what I mean? And he got a pass because of Rick. And I'm mad. I'm like, man, shit, man. I say, I ain't gonna, that shit'll never happen again, bro. I won't give a fuck. I supposed to cuss this nigga out. We supposed to been throwing some hands or something. Like, for real, though. Nigga, what? You get your chain? That nigga, get out the motherfucking. Come on, give me that fool gaze ass. I ain't even touch that shit, dog. He said, he go hold my chain so you look presentable. I was like, man, I said, man, I ain't wearing that shit. I said, what the fuck I look like wearing another nigga chain? No, man, ain't even like that, man. You know, I just want to make sure, brother to brother, I want to make sure you looking right. I said, bro, I don't even wear jewelry. I don't care nothing about no goddamn jewelry. Oh, all right, you know what I mean? I'm just, I'm looking out for you. You nigga, how he looking out for me? Nigga, how? You trying to impress these hoes. I don't care nothing about these hoes. I ain't trying to impress them. The women you trying to impress and me are after the same thing. The money. They say fake it till you make it. I don't believe in that fake it till you make it shit. I ain't faking shit. It is what it is. I'ma work to get to where I need to be at. I ain't gotta fake a motherfucking thing. Cause I'm not faking it till you make it. Is you faking it cause you trying to look a certain way around a bunch of people who don't even know you. And you don't even know these people. I ain't trying to impress no goddamn body. Shit, I ain't faking shit, nigga. It is what it is. I don't know how to be nobody else but me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I ain't, man, fuck all that, man. Listen, man, you gotta have some kind of principles, boy. You gotta be standing on business, man. Niggas don't be standing on business no more, fam. It be some of these old crescent niggas be getting on my nerves, bro. They be acting like young niggas. Damn, some of these old crescent niggas, man, like, ain't no way in hell a nigga my age should be acting like that. Nigga, you around my age, fam. Who you think it is? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Nigga, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that says keep that fugazi ass chain over there with you. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me. Man, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. Yeah, man, these niggas, man. That shit be killing me, dog. Niggas around here thinking they YNs. Nigga, you ain't no YN. Nigga, you 50. Nigga, it's over. Grow the fuck up. Let them young niggas have that shit. Cause they finna go do a whole bunch of time or get killed or go to jail and be, that's where they going at. Yeah, fuck, I look like trying to be like a young nigga. I don't been there, done that. Well, I ain't never did that, but I'm just saying, nigga, it's over with, nigga. You got to evolve. Nigga looking like a 51-year-old, nigga like a 50-year-old rapper. He got on, what that shit them kids be wearing, what they take the chroma hearts, and this nigga got all this fugazi. Bro, I've never, like, bro, you got all this fugazi ass shit on. I know you bought this shit from Temu, fam. This is I seen that same chain in Temu. I got the Temu app right here. I don't even buy shit from Temu. You know what I mean? I got something one time for my daughter because she was shopping. My daughter 12. You know what I'm saying? So she be, you know what I mean? Yeah, I got, Daddy, I want you to get me this. I'm like, all right, man, what is it? Nigga got that Temu ass jewelry on, looking like a fake ass Edgar Berlanga. a bald-headed, the black version of Edgar Berlanga around this bitch trying to impress a bunch of motherfucking females. Shit. Yeah, I don't think I got that shit on here no more. Yeah, I seen that same chain on Temu, my nigga. I know Temu jewelry when I see it, nigga. That ain't Benny the jeweler. That ain't Jacob the jeweler. That's Temu. Nigga neck turning green. Nigga neck turning green. You know you have that fake ass shit on. That should be irritating your neck. You can tell you got some fake shit on, cause that shit when you go to scratching your neck, and when you go to scratching your neck a lot, like man, you see some green shit under your fingernails. That's that game. You better take that shit out. Your whole neck gonna fall off, dog. To putting that fake ass shit on your neck, bro. That shit don't go good with your skin. Oh, you gonna have all that mold and mildew and shit around your neck wearing that old Temu ass shit, dog. Man, you better take that shit off trying to fake like you future. Nigga, you ain't future. You the past. You ain't future, you the past, nigga. Yes, you did. You get this is what you got. You got the future, you got future and past. Future is future. Past is past. You is past. Okay? You trying to ball in this day and time. No, my nigga, you past. That's future. You supposed to evolve from that point and grow into something else. You still trying to be this, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know who I am. Yeah, I know you will. Nobody. You ain't nobody to me. Shit. Yeah, man, you go to listen. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like I've been to Beverly Hills. I've been to Hollywood. I'm trying to tell you, man. Like there's a whole lot of them fake ass fugazi niggas out there like that. They like that in Miami too. You go to Miami, you'll see some fake fugazi ass niggas down there. Females too. Everybody rich. Everybody balling. Man, I ain't no fugazi ass. Nigga, I ain't trying to hear all that shit, nigga. I ain't. Shit. Yeah, man, you want to get with me, you know what I mean? We can do A, B, C, and D. Well, if you rich and balling like you said you will, what you need me for? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Brandon? Brandon, I see you got you one. Brandon, sweet like candy. Brandon, I see you got you one, huh? You caught one slipping. Shout out to Attorney Bailey. Yeah, Brandon had them put hands and foot soft on a nigga right quick. Shit. Man, I'm trying to, man, hey, man, just imagine walking down the street and right here in Norfolk with that fake shit on. You have motherfuckers trying to tear your whole neck off of that shit. Fam, you do know, dog, you niggas finna get 30 years for armed robbery, and this man had on some fake jewelry. You know that, right? You know that shit wasn't really had on, right? All that shit he got around his neck, man, that shit cost like $150, fam. You know that, right? What you thought that was? I thought that was VBS's. Oh, man, it might be BBL, but ain't no VBS's. Yeah, man, nigga, I thought he said he got it from Benny the jeweler. He might have got it from Henny the jeweler. Yeah, he got it from Benny Lynn from Temu. Yeah, that's that Temu shit, man. Yeah, nigga he don't took that shit to the pawn. He don't took that shit to the pawn shop. They talking about they gonna give him $250 for it. Wait a minute, but I got this Rolex. I got a Rolex. I got to rob the nigga for the Rolex. He had a Rolex on. He had the Cuban link chains on with the VVS diamonds in it. Yeah, $250 for all that. Then he take it to the pawn shop. You know, they gonna let him know. Hey, look here, man. Let me show you something. See, this is real ice. You know, see the clarity in there. See how you can see your face in it. This right here is cubic zirconia. Now it kind of look like the real ice, but it ain't. Now let me get a razor blade and let me try to cut a piece of this diamond, this real ice off with the razor blade. You see how the razor blade can't cut through this? Cause it's a real stone. Now let's take this same razor blade and cut through that fake ice you got. You go to chopping it up like some dope. That shit go to crunching and doing all kind of shit. and you show the nigga, he think he really got some ice. No, man, that shit was fake, man. You know, these niggas don't know. They don't know real Jerry from fake Jerry. They don't know. You know, they be getting got all the time. Nigga buying T-Move jewelry. You know, yeah, man, this how I did it last time. This time I got, you know what I mean? I got the Rollie on this one, and then here, this is the Audemars. I got the Audemars right here. You get what I'm saying? And it's bust down, so you can see the clarity, the baguettes, in the chain and all of that stuff there. And do you get what I'm saying? And the diamond cuts, when the light hits it, it shines, at a 45-degree angle, and it kind of like blinds chicks. I remember the time I was in the club and it was real dark in there, and there was nothing on but the lights from the club, and the light was shining off my diamond so much that this girl, it was blinding her, and I had to give her a pair of my shades just so she could sit next to me. You know what I mean? Nigga be, man, I'm like, man, I ain't shit. Anyway, man, it is what it is, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I'm finna get ready to turn it in. I'm got tired, man, to fight tomorrow. It is what it is, man. Keyshawn let a nigga down, man. A motherfucker came over here. I feel bad for everybody who spent money to get here. And, everybody to get here, man. And, especially all the people right here in Norfolk who wanted to see him fight, thinking they was going to see the hometown hero fight. But, he let everybody down, man. So, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. He said, tell Bomac tomorrow he messed up. How did Bomac mess up? Explain that to me. How did Bomac mess up? Say he's his trainer. Okay, what the fuck does Keyshawn Davis missing weight got to do with Bomac? Do you know the process? Do you know the process that a fighter go through to make weight? Do you know all the people that's involved that help the fighter make weight? Clearly you don't know, because had you known, you wouldn't have said what you said. So it's Bomac's fault, but it ain't Keyshawn Davis' fault. Do you know how many trainers Keyshawn Davis have, sir? No. Do you know who his strength and conditioning coach is? No. I was sitting next to her today. Do you know what Keyshawn do? Like, you don't know the process of cutting weight. The fighter got a team. The trainer job is to train them in preparation to get them ready for the fight. If he got a team, a herbalist, strength and conditioning coach, A, B, C, and D, Keyshawn Davis is a professional. He know what he got to do in order to get ready for a fight. You can't put that on Bomac. Notice you put it on Bomac, but you ain't put it on Keyshawn Davis. Shout out to G5. He said don't pay that flunky any attention. Clearly he don't know. Nah, he don't know. Hey, shout out to G5. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Shout out to John Doe. Shout out to Sean Carter. Shout out to Raphael. Shout out to Solo. He say shit crazy. Abdullah kept it humble. Now he the main fight at the Keyshawn event. Yeah. Shout out to Keith's Bulldogs, man. Superman, Attorney Bailey. Every man got to be held accountable for their own actions, fam. I'm a firm believer in that. If I'm the one that's fucking up, I cannot. See, this how trill I am, right? A boss move like this here, a leader move like this here. Let's say I got a team, right? And let's say my team is responsible for helping me get ready for a certain fight or a certain event or whatever, right? Now, there's a level of responsibility that I owe to myself, that I owe to my team, and that I owe to my fans. When I'm not in my team eyesight, they are counting on me to do all the things that needs to be done in order to get ready for this fight, in order to go to battle. Why? Because when I have this fight, when I have a team to take care of, I got to pay my trainers. When a fighter, he get paid, he has to pay, his trainers get a percentage. The promoter get a percentage. Everybody on the team get a percentage when the fighter gets paid. If the fighter don't do what he's supposed to do, he do part of it, but he ain't doing everything he's supposed to do. He has to take responsibility for his own actions. Man, look, I missed the weight, man. And Keyshawn Davis did that. He said, well, I just couldn't make the weight. He said, you know, I couldn't make the weight I tried. I knew last week that I wasn't going to be able to make it, or something of that sort, he said. So he knew. And at the end of the day, Keyshawn Davis is he's a famous fighter, watching golf, you know, and he got some money. He's making a few millions now. So the fighter is the boss. That's how it is now. The fighter is the boss. You know, if a fighter don't want to do something, trainer can't make him do it. And when you have a team of trainers, you get what I'm saying? So that's on Keyshawn, fam. He take responsibility for that. That's on him. I can't put this on Bomac. Can't put this on Bomac. Nigga know he wasn't supposed to be eating milk and cookies late at night. This nigga eating milk and cookies late at night, missing weight. You get what I'm saying? You can't be doing that. Can't be eating no milk and cookies. You know? So, but shout out to Keyshawn, man. He got to lay down the wear, man. All the backlash he getting, he put that on himself. You know, he know that. So, that's the reality of the situation. Let the games begin. He'll be all right. He got a bed for the money he's sleeping on. You know, so. Shout out to, he say, does he still have to pay them? That's a good question. No, hold on, let me tell you something. That's a good question. Because when the fighter is getting ready for a fight, you got to pay your camp. So you got to pay, yeah, well, you know, you got to pay for training camp. You got to pay, all right, we finna go train at this facility. All of that comes out of the fighter's pocket. We got to bring in sparring partners. The fighter got to pay for that, the sparring partners. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. This is the thing, right, fam? I don't know how the contract is structured between the fighter, meaning Keyshawn, and the lead trainer, Bomac, or the other trainers. Because Bernie the Boxer is one of his trainers. Saul is one of his trainers. And, of course, Bomac is the lead trainer. And then he have a strength and conditioning coach. So I don't you get what I'm saying? I don't know their business like that, to be fair, for me to properly answer that question, brother. Shout out to, he said Angelo Dundee said he didn't show up until 2 weeks before the fight with his fighter. The team conditions Ray. Angelo watches and prepare the plan. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. The lead trainer is the one that put the game plan together. Like, everybody do things differently. Now, because you gotta understand, a lot of these trainers, like, the fighter is the professional. Look, you know you got a fight coming up, nigga. We put the plan together. He go to team. Now, I need you to do this. Yeah, I need you to do A, B, C, and D. Then by the time I step in the fold, your body and everything go. The lead trainer is like the overseer. He kind of like Quincy Jones, right? Quincy Jones is looked upon as the greatest producer of all time. But Quincy Jones ain't play no instruments. Quincy just assembled the team together. Okay, you know what? Keyshawn got a fight coming up. He fighting this dude. I looked at the fight film. This dude is good at doing A, B, C, and D. This is how we can control this dude. So let me put the team together that's gonna help get you right, so we can execute this plan. You know, this lead trainer like the supervisor, for the most part. Now, unless you an active trainer like Manny Stewart, you'll see him in the ring with his fighter, like really throwing, like you know, assimilating moves and stuff like that. He's really, really good at that. Everybody got a different style, but, you know, when you got a trainer that got a team of trainers, the head trainer can't do everything, you know? And then at the same thing, the fighter has to show a level of commitment. Like you ain't see Hagler. Like Hagler always made weight. Hagler was always, you know what I mean? Motherfucker had to talk about Hagler. Hagler did what he had to do, you know? Professional. Well, man, shout out to Keith, man. I'm finna, it's nighttime. I'm finna go downstairs, smoke me some weed, dog. Nigga say he gonna come back over here. I know he was lying. Let me see. Now he's sending me. I wonder why all of a sudden he's reaching out to me, sending me text messages after 2 months of not hearing anything. There you go, hating on Top Rank. I got that Rick Glazer hating on everybody but Golden Boy. Hey, shout out to Attorney Bailey. He said, Coach, a real fan. Study this ish. Focus. Hey, Attorney Bailey. I'm looking at a text message, right? From Rick Glazer. Well, on Instagram. On X. Rick hating on everybody but Golden Boy. He got shit to say about Bob. He got shit to say about Eddie Hearn. He got shit to say about Al Heyman. But Oscar's a great guy. Oh, Oscar just, oh my gosh, you don't understand. There's nobody that's a better professional in boxing than Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar and him and Eric Gomez and Golden Boy, those guys are just, they're just fishnets and pantyhose. Y'all remember that song? Hey, Lisa, shout out Lisa Bell. Y'all remember that song about Morris Day in the Time? Fishnets, black pantyhose, thick legs, show through the holes, thick fishnet, black pantyhose. You know what I'm saying? Oscar De La Hoya got them fishnets, black pantyhose, high heels, show through the clothes, fishnet. You get what I'm saying? Nigga got that motherfucking, fishnet, yeah, man. Yeah. He ain't saying nothing about fishnets though. He saying he talking about everybody. He talking about everybody but fishnets. When he talk about fishnets, he's just a great guy. He's just a wonderful guy. This guy's just unbelievable. I can't believe that Oscar is just he's a scholar and a gentleman and a transvestite. I said, he's a scholar and a gentleman, but he also a transvestite. He played on both teams. He was a great fighter. He pitching and catching. He played offense and defense. You get what I'm saying? He go both ways, you get what I'm saying? So, him and Skeletor, he got Skeletor over there with him. So, you get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, but I get it. He making money with Oscar. I guess the motherfucker was paying me. To cap. I probably cap too. Okay, well, how much you paying me again? $100,000 a week? Yeah, okay, yeah, man, Oscar, man, you wonderful, dog. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, Oscar, man, like, you're a great guy. $100,000 coming this Friday? Yeah, okay, yeah, you're a great guy, man. $100,000 a week? Oh, yeah, you're a great guy, Oscar, man. I ain't gonna say a lie to you, dog. Like the way you wore those high heels and those fishnet, no black fishnet pantyhose. You know what I mean? Yeah, the way you wore that, Oscar, like you really wore that. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Like you don't see too many transvestites, dressed like you. You get what I'm saying, Oscar? You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I had to give him a backhanded compliment. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Yeah, you don't see too many transvestites do it like you now. Them fishnets, black pantyhose, thick legs, show through the holes. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Nigga around here wearing fishnets and broad daylight. You talking about everybody but him. Hey, shout out to Keith, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Shout out to Keith Bulldogs, Falcon. Yeah, man. He said you should tell Bill to give Oscar your number so you can tell him yourself. I ain't gotta ask Bill to give me Oscar De La Hoya number. Oscar De La Hoya, you know who I am. I say what I want to say. I say it on a public platform. I don't give a fuck. Just like you hearing it, Oscar hearing it. Oscar ain't thinking about me. Oscar got a net worth of $200 million. I say what I say, and that's it. Period. Damn, I'm sitting there looking at this. All right, man, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Y'all know my motto. Don't beat me there, beat me there. Peace.